EndingWalker played Punk at Versus Fighting, one of the big tools that Punk utilized was V-Shift on the V-Trigger 2.
Yes.
But it looks like he's using V-Trigger 1, so that's very interesting to see.
So he knows it's good, the Psycho Cannon, but the thing is V-Trigger 1 just gets overshadowed by how good V-Trigger 2 is. And Mr. Crimson has very good tech against the Ultra Snatcher. That's probably what it is. And that's the tech that EndingWalker knows.
He's just buffering the crouch fierce. Yeah,
he just micro-walks and does it to counter a second limb. Slight delay, and he'll always get the launch. He won't be able to get a pickup, but there comes the Psycho Cannon. Teleport away. It's going to be a full punish there for EndingWalker. Takes the block, and that should be dead. With the EX Psycho Knuckle there.
That was
Mr.
a
Crimson.
convincing first round, right? And you can see, as you said, he's willing to challenge in all phases of the game, buffering again that crouch fierce. And it's very interesting to see how fearless he's playing. Wow, that low forward went underneath.
Yeah, and he's actually very good at hit confirming that into the Psycho upper there, Logan. But this is it. He knows he has to take his risk, but as soon as he got Dalsum in the corner, this is where it gets big. Teleports away. Here comes a flame. Oh, lovely jump there from EndingWalker. Is he going to pump out the cannon yet? Not yet. Oh, that's dead. Oh, he should have done the fast one. Oh, hey. Back throw, taking it there for EndingWalker. A very swift game one there, Logan.
That was an emphatic statement to open up this set. Of course, 3 out of 5, so there's a long way to go, but that was very, very impressive stuff, and I think...
Oh, he's surprised. Okay. He's surprised the Crimson's going to the character select. But I could tell, I was just about to mention before he changed the look of his face. You could tell the moment he's looking at Street Fighter V, EndingWalker's just demeanor, the entire temperament changes, and he stays focused. Has he gone with V-Skill 2? Or do you just need a break? I wonder, did you go with V-Skill 2? No, that still looks like V-Skill 1 to me. They're going to change the stage. I think he's going to change the stage. Are they going to rock it? They're going to change the stage. It looks like they're going to rock it. Are they going to rock it? Yeah. Yeah. All right, he's going to change the stage. Yeah. I didn't think he'd want to play on this one. There's actually quite a lot of characters that, because they don't know where the corner is on the left side?
It's the
right side?
Right side. The left side, there's a rock, right?
Yeah. That can mess up your mid-screen corner.
There's so many cool stages in this game that would be perfectly playable if they just tweaked a little tiny thing. Right?
Yeah. All right, going into game 2 here. That must have been like the wake-up call that Mr. Crimson needed. But again, one of the key factors for me here was going to be EndingWalker's offense versus Crimson's defensive choices. He's already knocked that out the window by taking game 1. Let's see what's the adjustments Mr. Crimson makes game 2.
Yeah, eating those double mediums, and he went straight into that crouch fierce, so you can see what he's going for.
There's a jump. He has to take a lot more risk than he wants to do it now, EndingWalker. Try to jump back, no stun yet. Oh, he get the tip of EX Psycho upper there, and he couldn't get the confirm.
Oh my god, that was fortunate.
Walks away. And he's looking, when is he going to bring out the cannon? Yeah, he just needs to bring it out.
And he does manage to get the grounded punish, which is a big deal for him, to put him in the corner.
No V-reversal to get rid of that. Good block.
The hard guess, and it doesn't come off for him.
Exhibiting great patience there, Mr. Crimson, to block the EX Psycho upper and take that round in game 2. Try to do reversal flicker just to take his turn back there. Another jump.
Nice air to air, and that hits super meaty. Tried to challenge. Got counter hit, and again, well spaced, and he gets counter hit again.
Gonna get the anti-air. Right, pressure's being applied. Almost got the neutral
Oh my
jump.
god, he crashes him. Stays in front. Normally very good at reacting to the V-reversal is EndingWalker with the EX upper, but would he commit to the pressure? That corner carry's so good, wakes up, and he teleports out straight away, but no real punish there.
Anti-air again, here comes the
This is
activation.
a huge deal for Crimson. Nice use of the flicker to get out of the flame carpet, but he's straight back in. And there's the punish at -4.
Good turnaround there. That second round was a lot closer than the first one, but again, a little bit more patience, waiting for EndingWalker to take those risks. He knows that in the majority of situations, he's getting less than 100 damage.
Yeah.
But as long as he's got the space to work with the situation and control the neutral, Mr. Crimson is more than happy to take this game plan.
You pointed out that EndingWalker is very good at confirming that low forward. In that instance, they already chased down the V reversal, so they teleport out. He wasn't actually able to convert that time, and it would have been a big change in the momentum for that round. Instead, we're at 1 apiece. Crimson's going to be very thankful for that knockdown.
He gets the sweep there, the V reversal.
Ooh, there we go. That's what we were looking for.
He tried to read a throw
much
there.
invincibility on that.
He tried to read a throw, but it didn't quite work out there for EndingWalker, but gets the Psycho Splash. The reversal. Nice hard kick. He get big combo here, but he's not going for the anti combo. He wants the full grounded one of stand medium.
Nice.
Yes.
Tries to eat it, but he's not able to.
Oh no, he's dead!
Oh my
word! So this is it. He's using the Psycho Cannon not only as a point of entry, but he wants to force a scramble. It will force an action out Mr. Crimson.
And he's so good at winning these scrambles.
Exactly.
That's how he won the first game. That's how I've seen him win so many Salt Mine leagues, forcing these scramble situations. Just because of the threat of that EX upper. It really puts doubt in people's minds.
Flicker again, taking his turn back with the back medium into the
Oh my god, another cross counter roundhouse. He's in the corner, and look how much meter he's got to work with.
Flicker walks away.
It's backed off though, a huge life lead, so he can afford to do it.
If Crimson activates Yoga Fire and block, okay, he had to get on it, he had to. Walks away, and this is good, this is exceptional teleport, that's it, yeah. He cannot keep teleporting. He thinks the default answer is trying to teleport to the other side, and that's exactly what EndingWalker wants. And if you float, he'll get that special counter hit property.
Juggle, yeah.
Now, he did try something else, which I respect the impromptu awareness. He tried to use EX Yoga Flame to reduce the durability because one of the changes was they changed Psycho Cannon from 5 hits to 7.
Yeah.
So it's even more of a problem for everyone now. Counter. Crush counter.
Oh, this crush counter's all over the place. That fierce, that roundhouse causing such a problem here for Crimson in the neutral. It's just EndingWalker just has the timing down.
Almost got the jump in there. We're jumping.
Another crush counter. I don't understand.
He's catching
I've never
the limbs.
seen it happen so much.
Just waits full screen, gets the counter hit, standing medium kick, but how far? Oh, Yoga Burner. And that might be dead. If he gets this right, that could be dead. Yeah, I think that's dead.
That's gone, that's gone.
He's dead, yeah, he's dead.
Oh, he didn't even need it styling on you. With the flicker into the EX knuckle, and it is set point EndingWalker. What an absolutely incredible performance.
Right now, and again, he's being so aggressive. This is exactly what he needs to do. This is how he's envisioned the matchup, and everything's working out to a T, Logan. Dive kick. Nice crush fist there from Crimson. Here comes another Psycho Cannon. If this works out, he may be able to get 2 in 1 round.
Nice defense from Crimson to be expected, but again, he gets caught.
Flicker. No throws yet.
Right, he can pressure him freely. There's no bar there to fear. There's the throw. One more hit will do it, and he still doesn't have the EX bar. No! And he gets the grounded punish as well. Okay, this is a big deal.
Oh, hold on, there's the break, but he has to be careful, Crimson. He hasn't got any meter here.
Oh, the slide into the V-trigger stock there as well.
He was hungry for the game. He was hungry for the set there. I don't blame him for that dash EndingWalker, but he has to be careful and make sure this doesn't go to 2 apiece.
It is another set point, though, for Crimson to defend.
Meaty Flame. Yeah, using that hard kick with malicious intent to get that cross counter. Yeah, he's looking for the cross counter, Logan.
Yeah, and you're seeing Crimson actually select heavy buttons a lot more in neutral, just for fear of that cross counter. Doesn't want to try and punish it at all.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, and he gets opened up.
Oh, that must have run out of jungle points there. Teleport
And
away.
he gets grounded
We're looking at stun. We're looking at stun. Not quite.
Oh, and that's going to be it.
All right, that should be it. He's going to build the whole thing. And no, he should be just about alive. Yeah.
Oh my god, a big toe. Oh, and he chases him down with a roundhouse in his face. And EndingWalker absolutely dominated that set. I cannot believe what an emphatic performance that was.
Fantastic stuff there from EndingWalker. Puts himself in the winner's final. But yes, He won that match 3-1. Solid performance, but that's just a culmination of how much he's had to go through learning, not just losing, learning, changing strategies. He even changed V-triggers entirely, which made it easier. But then watch the approach. He had to basically throw himself everything in the kitchen sink to force those crush counters, force the scrambles. He risked a couple of EX cycle uppers, and then when he had that nice, decent lead in the set, he stopped doing them, so he kind of relaxed a bit.
Yeah, I'm so impressed by that performance. I mean, I'm used to just watching him beat some of the best players in the region online, but just seeing it in person here, in front of a huge arena full of people, and just the calmness that he has, the ability that he has to adapt on the fly, implement very clear strategies without any kind of like nerves impacting any of his execution. We didn't really see anything like dropped. There was opportunities. I can literally think of 2 in the entire set.
Yeah, just misconfirms on the crouch media kick. Everything else was
a little bit
on point.
There was like one slightly too early punish, medium punch to try and catch him grounded, but the grounded punishes were perfect. You know, the setups were on point. He was so good at making the most of the fear, as you said, of these heavy buttons, that roundhouse, that fierce as well. He utilized them so well.
Yeah,
there you go. That was slightly too early.
And
that's literally it.
Yeah, and you know what a big game changer was as well? Him using sweep from full screen to catch the standing fierce, and then when he had V-trigger, helped it with the approach, or the approach in general, because that's what's really great. That's one of Ed's biggest problems.
As well, it's very reminiscent of watching Crimson's offense, wherein he'll put the traps down, and depending on how you choose to escape, he is so ready to capitalize. Watching Crimson try and escape from these V-Trigger 1 situations that EndingWalker's forcing, and how ready Walker was to chase him down regardless of what option it was, whether he was trying to jump out, whether he was trying to air teleport, ground teleport, he was ready for all of it, and I was so impressed, given that this isn't even the V-trigger that he uses frequently. Yeah,
I mean, like, Crimson tried multiple different situations, but the best option he had was to try and reduce the durability of the Psycho Cannon. He tried that, and EndingWalker was already in his face, ready to counter him and then get that juggle state.
That's one of the best players in the world he's beaten offline now.
Yeah, quite convincingly.
Like...
Quite convincingly as well.
I don't know what to say. What an amazing performance that was. What a way to start off this top 8 here. A player that if you've been watching European Street Fighter, you'll know all about. But I think that really, you know, today we are announcing him on the world stage with this caliber of competition. That victory there, 3-1. He's going to go into winners final. He's going to be playing either Punk or Phenom. What an exciting prospect that is to get maybe the run back from versus fighting or go up against Phenom, you know, who was in the same place that he was in Street Fighter 4 as the emerging young talent. Oh, what a great top 8 this is going to be. Moving into our next winners semi-final, though, we've got Punk and Phenom on the stage. What can you say about this, Jammers?
So, obviously, I think because you were doing a lot of interviews with Reversal the other day, and obviously one thing that does probably get overlooked about Phenom is how, you know, industrious, how diligent he is as a person, not just in Street Fighter, just as a person in general. His mindset towards fighting games, it looks like they are going with the Luke Mirror as well. One thing I really like about Phenom is how simple he makes things look in Street Fighter 5, and one of those is how he makes comebacks look insanely simple. No 8-way mix-up, no fancy V-trigger. It was just simple, and I think he done it against Big Bird yesterday. One of the comebacks. It looked simple. It was just strikes and throws.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing with Luke, right? He just exploits the mechanics of Street Fighter 5, but does it in a way that's just incredibly strong. His reward for exploiting these mechanics is just far greater than almost anyone else in his character archetype.
He gets the confirm there as well. And again, you're looking at one of the best hit confirmers in the world, and Punk is one of those as well. So this is the thing. When your hit confirm ability is on par as these two, you can be at a huge disadvantage, but like going up against each other, this is what's going to be interesting to see.
Jab check there from Phenom. Punish there on the target combo one. He wasn't able to hit confirm. On PC, it's entirely possible to hit confirm both standing medium punch and crouching medium punch.
Here we go, activates the V-trigger 1, gets the throw. Does go for the frame trap there with the rock smasher from the stand medium kick. One hit will do it for either player. Phenom needs a fierce though. Punk just needs a medium kick. And they're waiting. Look at that patience there, exhibiting it so well. They slim down.
Getting into chip territory as well. Oh, no, he's thrown away an EX, and that's an interesting choice.
There's going to be no jumps here. It's going to be all buttons, baby. Dash jump back throw. He done it a little bit too late there,
Got the risk.
He wants this round, Phenom. Pressure being applied.
Plus frames in the corner.
It's going to be chip. Yeah, we're going down to the chip. Let's see you cracks first, Logan. There you go. 7 seconds on the clock. Sandblaster takes it. And you know what's crazy? I know a lot of people may be like, you know, bored, unfazed by watching Luke. I just like how people fight him. That's my fascination.
When they're both using Luke, we had one of the most enjoyable Street Fighter 5 sets I've watched in a long time in Mena RD versus Punk. Only the other week. And that was the Luke Mirror. I've been enjoying watching the Luke Mirrors on Street Fighter League Pro US. I've been enjoying watching the Luke Mirrors on Street Fighter League Pro Japan as well. You know, when both players have access to the same tools and they're as strong as Luke, they're as explosive as Luke, you really get to see, you know, some of the finest play out here. And I'm really enjoying this already. Walks him down into the corner, pressure again, and he just licks it off.
Takes the risk there, Phenom, to break away from pressure, but it's always Punk with the means to advise that.
Nice punish on the crouch fears. He gets a chunk of damage from the rock afterwards. Activation though.
Hang on a minute. Punk just needs a medium, and he needs to confirm it. Knuckle.
Gambled on the projectile coming out. It wasn't there.
And that's what you have to do against Rock Smasher. You have to anticipate it. It's very hard to react to it, especially with a jump. Maybe a projectile invincible move, but a jump, you're hoping and wishing for it, mate.
Oh, almost got a whip punish with the medium target combo. Second hit didn't connect though, which is very interesting.
All right, good jab interruption there. Phenom's delayed jab game on defense is one of the best in the business. Gets a forward throw. Activates V-trigger. Gonna go for the level 2 flash knuckle and enter the rising rocket.
Doesn't choose to do the side switch there as well. He's happy to play the neutral.
I think it's hard to get the distance right, so you get the side switch. So.
I'm always impressed by how reliably Big Bird does that.
Yeah.
Makes it look so easy.
Boy, got counter for the activation because that crouch immediately is -3 on block.
Also, it's really good to throw out because a lot of Lukes will do low forward on block and then throw out the light kick as a buffer as well.
That's good, a good shout. And then it has to block with the plus frames. They both got CA. Could be a reversal.
More plus frames here for Punk, looking to close it out. He's not ready for the dash. And that's like, how are you going to be ready for the dash there? You've got the wrist of the roundhouse, the knee, just open you up after that throw situation. Very difficult to be ready for the dash. And Punk moves into a 1-game lead. But what an evenly matched first game we just saw.
Yeah, and this is crazy, right? Because it's literally just been a very simplistic, very textbook way of fighting the Luke Mirror, just playing Luke in general.
Nice whip punish. I mean, it is Street Fighter. Like, they're basically super powered up versions of Shotos at the moment, using DP, fireballs, whip punishing. These are all very fundamental concepts. It's just Luke's reward for doing it is so much better than most of the cards.
Sweep for sweep, sweeps again. As Logan observed before, it's always good to throw out sweep. He got V-trigger after blocking the crouching medium kick, and Phenom has got the slight life lead at the moment to work with. Hits him with the Rock Smasher to extend that lead. Just playing it safe. Yeah, these are not taking too many big risks.
There's a big jump.
I mentioned it. Is he going to spend it?
That was the big risk, and it's paid all the way off. Tackle into the corner. No button after the crouching medium.
Just has to wait here because Phenom wants to use a V-reversal. If he can't get that trigger, Punk just needs a medium, and they both done it.
Nice whip punish. And he closes out the round. That was so evenly matched. And Phenom, with the patience, he was able to just wait. Punk walking back, he whiffed that low forward. Phenom able to punish it with that extra recovery that it has now.
All right, there we go. Looking good, trying to get an early suppressor there, but you had no meter to make it
That's an interesting point, and we haven't really brought up, actually. Punk's still using the V-Skill 1, whereas most of the European and Middle Eastern Lukes have all moved over to this suppressor. Nice whip punish on the flash knuckle.
Just to strengthen the throw game. I think Punk's confident enough his strike throw game is good without actually adding that third layer there, Logan. He just wants that extra damage from situations. Maybe post-stun as well. So.
Oh, wow, word.
Oh, yeah.
Phenom cracking there.
Looking solid here is Punk, looking to go 2-0 up here against Phenom, one of the best players in the world. Yeah, Punk, remember, Punk's objective here is to maintain his title, or retain the title, I should say, as Logan mentioned before. So he's going to be playing just as hard, being just as laser focused.
The champ.
Oh, we got
2018 and 2019 champion. Yeah, no V-trigger activation for you, Phenom. It's going to come now.
Plus one on block. Yeah.
Oh, the throw with
so his
frame trap.
Yeah, his throw actually doesn't actually close. You have to micro walk and get it there after that situation. So just walk it away. I think Phenom's trying to pump for a jump or something, but he gets to confirm into the light flash knuckle.
Yeah. No EX, which is interesting.
And here we go.
Thermobaric.
Whoa, wake up, light kick there from Punk. Is he going to spend it? No, he's going to go for the Avengers, the overhead follow-up. Build on this momentum here. Another throw. Just waits. He's still got Rock Smasher to work with. Trying to bait that jump from Phenom, but I think it might be a battle of projectiles very shortly. Here's one. Maybe one jab, or maybe
Phenom
one
with a slight life lead, but Punk has both V-trigger and 2.5 bars there. So he's going to be able to chip him right down.
Here we go. Hang on a minute. He can't take any too unnecessary risks. One forward moving button, one stand
Now, if
blaster.
Phenom walks in, he can do suppressor into V. It doesn't matter, he blocked to normal anyway.
I don't know about this. 10 seconds on the clock. Right, something's going to be decided by fate if he's not careful. Punk might have to use EX stand blaster. Yeah, he has to. And Phenom knows it. It goes full screen.
They're both, neither of them got help.
Yeah.
This is going to be a draw game.
It's a draw. It's a draw.
It's a draw game, so we're back. That's just 1-0.
There you go.
So that game is void.
They should go, yeah, it should go back to 1-0.
Yeah.
We should continue playing.
Yeah.
Luke's just as annoyed as we are. No, I'm kidding, I love it.
How is it that a timeout projectile full screen round with Luke was still so high? I don't understand.
There was no other option, but we wanted one of these two who have seldom been taking those risks to take the risk, and Punk is already running away.
Oh my God, one more guess for the round.
Tech there from Phenom. Rush counter, go for the side swap here. Can we get 2 throws?
Woo! And he's got a health to gamble with. Nice interruption, and now Punk is going to close out the round. No, he's not. What?
He didn't do a flash knuckle, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe he thought Luke had less health overall than expected. He does have 1,000 vitality, but stand fist into heavy rising knuckle, or rising rocket, sorry, was not going to work there. All right. Phenoms.
What's that DP called?
Rising rocket. He says rising up, but it's called rising rocket. Low forward into the EX stand blaster. Yeah, these guys are using it to get some space to go back to playing fundamentals. Now, this is fantastic to see, I promise you. Just walking in, blocking out those buttons, trying to find that.
Needs to be careful, he doesn't get back thrown after that forward fierce as well.
True, very true.
Oh, nice, there's the confirm into the light flash. Punk challenges straight away, but there's the counter hit link.
Oh, good V-shift on the snapback combo. I didn't think he was going to use it there.
Little walk underneath, cross-cut DP.
Yeah, still looking for that confirm.
Ooh, that's an input error surely there from Punk.
Separate.
Ooh, that's going to hurt, and that's going to be the round.
See? And that's the extra layer Phenom has been working on and adding to his game there. Not just outside of the meaty stand VD kick or the walk forward throw. He can do that micro walk into the V skill and he will still flinch at the movement.
I really think Suppressor just adds another level of power to Luke's game. He's never really short of damage. So that V skill 1, whilst nice, I don't think it really makes a huge difference. Whereas the number of situations right there where he just gets plus frame Oki on knockdown, where you have to guess the throw, pick up, there's the plus frames again. It just helps you maintain that corner pressure. Nice whip punish though from Punk.
He spends the bar, goes for a different Oki situation there, Logan. Goes for a back throw though.
Oh, didn't walk far enough to get the throw. It would have paid off as well because Phenom wasn't pressing anything.
There we go, just slowly encroaching on that space. Is Phenom looking for a crouch medium kick? Because the stand medium kick cancelled, and it almost clashed with the Rock Smasher. With punish, it's going to be big damage here for Punk. Is he going to DP again? Yes!
Oh, and again!
He did.
He goes down swinging, and that's the second game that he's lost, and Punk definitely has the rhythm here in which Phenom wants to let that EX rising rocket off.
So this is
I remember the name. Oh, that took me one go.
Ah, that's good. You're learning, you're improving. Yeah, this was interesting. Phenom, this is the most Phenom's done reversals in quite a long time. In one set alone. He doesn't normally do EX reversals as much.
I mean, he's famous for DPing. He ask Fudo if he re-EX reversals.
Oh yeah, but then
I mean, it wasn't an EX back then either.
I mean, you remember what he told you at SFL? Who's at risk of the DP?
Yeah, exactly. It's your. I'm knocked down. It's your guess, not mine.
Oh man. All right, Steve activate here for Punk. Gets the counter hit, crouching medium punch. Gonna end the combo, medium flash knuckle, and build on that momentum again with the throw. He just doesn't stop.
Oh yeah, there's the whiff punish into the sweep. V-trigger activation now. Oh my god, and another!
He's dead.
Hard re-jumping is gonna pay off for Punk.
Damn, Phenom's getting read like a book here, Logan.
Yeah.
It's not looking good for him, man.
Set point, and this is looking very, very difficult for Phenom. The road might be too long to come back.
Buffer from the stand
And
light
there you go, you see the stand light kick buffer, they love it.
But this is the thing, with Luke's buttons, all of them basically lead to a knockdown, whether you like it or not.
Yep.
That's what's crazy about this character. Low forward again. Brush counter, and they literally did it.
Beat him to the punch by a frame. And again, the buffered standing light kick.
Throw.
Suppressor is there. Nice jab check though.
Yeah, he's in Phenom's head. He just knows what he wants to do, despite it being a mirror as well. Building on that momentum. Stand fierce activate. If he gets a clean hit.
Yeah, that should be it.
Not quite.
No!
And he can't look for that jump either. The mental stack. Yeah. He's lucky there. Again, because Punk's had a phenomenal read, pretty much more than 8% successful jumps on Phenom's projectile timings. He's got to be very careful in that department there.
Yeah. He's had a really good read on so many things.
Yes, that's true.
The really important ones when it matters.
All right, the extend blaster just reducing that chip, getting that lead, snuck in a hard shot. Be skilled there, and with punish on the forward fierce. Get that extra damage. There's a throw. Yeah,
play the plus knee, yeah.
Oh,
no punish on the sweep though.
Wasn't expecting it, I suppose. There's the activation we were looking for there from Punk. Taking his turn back, making sure he boxes Punk into this corner. Yep. It's interesting as well how both of these two are spending meter. Get the cross cut.
Oh, that's unfortunate for Punk.
That's it.
And that should be it, yeah. Phenom, that's one set point. One set gain defended. Closing that gap to 2-1. Punk could have closed it out. It's unfortunate the flash knuckle whiffed. A little bit too far there.
Yeah, I think obviously the key thing
to do EX as well if you wanted.
That is true. I think, but talking about meter, the key thing, like I said just a couple of moments ago, is how both of these two are utilizing their EX bar. Obviously, EX stand blast for the pressure, the random knockdown. They're trying to get as many conversions as possible, but I think they try to conserve it for those clutch moments, those stare down moments, to really get that slight edge, the chip damage for the lead, you know?
Yeah, I mean, Luke has so many different uses for his EX bar. Of course, in the mirror, the EX projectile is very strong. But when you have two players that can hit confirm as well as these guys can, using the EX flash knuckle is great for the corner carry.
Speak of the devil. In the corner, there's one through.
It's a one-bar combo, you know, crazy.
Activate off of the suppressor. That's
and of course, when you've got V-Skill 2, that EX bar becomes another plus frame turn if you want.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh my god, he went for the back roundhouse anti-air.
I think he got more. I think he got more damage there.
Definitely got more damage than that.
Cross is over. I don't know about this. Right, Phenom. He's got a big choice to make. He's got a very big choice to make because he can dash up here after this CA. Not
Is he going to do it again? Is he going to do it again?
I don't think he's going to do it again.
Is he going to do it again? No, he didn't. He could have done though. He could have done it again. He could have done it again. I'd have popped off enormously.
Dude, if there's anyone who raised risk reward to a T, it's Phenom. He's not going to lose 40% and then do it again.
It would have worked though, Jammers.
He might have to do an overhead, you know. I think an overhead might decide this. Just going to wait it out here. One poke.
Someone's walking into a light. It's going to be really... Oh! Wow!
That's it.
Walked into a medium.
And even Punk had to take a deep breath in that situation because of how close they were getting in.
The stare down.
All right.
He actually caught him trying to walk in and then out again.
All right, snapback combo there into the Oki. Walks up. Here we go. Can he get back through? No, he's going to play it safe here because Punk might have been walking away anyway. Substantial disadvantage here for Phenom.
Nicely confirm again. Uses the medium knuckle that time. Walks up and throws again.
He's playing it safe here. He's not going to jump out. Maybe looking for a V reversal opportunity here. That's why Phenom's not arbitrarily doing anything. Yeah. He wants to hit a clean one of that.
And Punk is playing very patiently there. He manages to interrupt with a sweep. Catches Phenom walking in. He gets thrown back into the corner. Oh, there's the suppressor.
Big damage. Watch out for reversal. He might do it. Throw.
What's it going to be this time? Plus frames again.
He's got to watch out.
He's got one more if he wants it.
Watch out for CA. He's going to build it. And he walks away, yeah, because he knows he's going to let him out, because he knows if he makes a mistake, might overextend it.
He's caught it.
Oh, no.
And another jump in. Oh, my God.
The timing, Logan!
Oh my God, how does he know? Like a book. Read him like a 24-page comic. It wasn't even a hardback. Oh my word, and the important moments when it really mattered. Punk, 5 huge reads.
That's
and he was
crazy.
right every single time.
And do you know what's crazy? I feel if it was maybe another player and a different character, I don't think they'd be able to get that many successful jumps on Phenom using V-Trigger 1 after walking away, allowing you to come back.
He walked
to the
back
neutral.
for like 5 seconds. That was, and how did he know that was when?
Right.
Incredible.
This is the thing, right? When you have not just playing a zoner, but the zoning capabilities, you're like, okay, normally I wait about 2-3 seconds, and it's like, all right, this time I'll wait 5, and then you just see the jump, and it's like, but I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything for so long. And remember, Punk took the risk. He's taking the risk just as much as Phenom was with the fireball.
Yeah.
Obviously, the reward was I win the game, you don't.
Yeah.
So it's just the timing, man. I feel it's just because of the similar mindset, the same mind frame for playing Luke just allowed him to get so many of those jump roundhouses, and he always had big resources.
And blocking the EXDPs as well. Like he knew when they were coming, he knew when they were not coming.
This is crazy. Yeah, we're just looking at what transpired in that set as well. We did have a timeout, man. That timeout was actually pretty damn cool.
Yeah, it was really cool to watch.
Pretty damn cool there. And as well, let's not forget, these two are very close friends outside of the game as well. These guys must have been talking about this from last night. So I wouldn't be surprised. Again, Phenom looked like he's playing catch-up for the vast majority of this set.
So here we go. This is going to be the timeout draw.
This is it.
They're just blocking full screen rock smashers.
Yeah,
no one's got any health left. Punk's going to use the EX bar to get in range. Yeah, so we're both on 0 health. And they're just standing there, that's it.
Yeah. Now, what's crazy about that situation was if Phenom actually jumped forward and took a little bit of a risk, he probably could have won that without the chip, going for the equalizer.
Yeah, again, that was the first read, I think, on the EXDP that was blocked. 2-0 up. And Phenom at least was able to stop the momentum here.
And then, yeah, there's that jump, and then the 2 bars, or he's going to spend the 1, and then, there you go, ending it with the rising rocket there. Do you know what? I love their spacing. I like basically their crouching medium kick and sweep usage, which is almost identical to one another. That's what's crazy. This just shows you the caliber of play you're watching, how strong these guys are as players. They're both 2 of the best players in the world. But again, I just felt that most of the time, Punk was able to optimize his meter a little bit better than Phenom was, Logan. That's just my opinion, though.
I think possibly, but you know, when you're getting the sort of damage that Luke puts out from either a block DP or a jump in, look,
wow,
like that's 40%.
Yeah.
And I know like it's a CA, but like it's just one jump. I think pretty much any character would have killed from a jump in there as well. But just you know, the reward for being right, and Punk was right in those 5 vital situations. They did lead to round wins, and obviously, you know, you only need to win 6 rounds, close out those 3 games. It was a huge performance from Punk, who, since he's really zeroed in on this Luke after kind of the first half of the year floating around, Karen maybe not doing the business, flirting with Colleen as a main. I saw him try out Falk, I think, for a bit, trying some different stuff, but now he has landed on this Luke, and he's really making the most out of these tools and doing a tremendous job as he advances. And we are going to get the run back of that match that we saw at Versus Fighting between EndingWalker and Punk in winners finals. And how exciting is that going to be? The young prodigy EndingWalker, who's on such an incredible streak here in Europe. Is he going to be the one to defend from Punk taking 3 back-to-back UFA titles in Paris? We'll find out a little bit later, but we're going to take a look at the losers bracket next now, and it's the other British hope in the bracket going up. Oh my god, we're straight into it. And he's gone for Jury again. So he used Jury yesterday against Crimson. It didn't work out. Here, it's AngryBird on the Rashid. So I'm very surprised. I'm expecting Falk versus Ken. We're not getting that at all. It's Jury Rashid.
I spoke to AngryBird before he came to the venue today. I said, who you picking? He said, I'm picking Rashid for 4 fields. He's already having a good start. And like I said before about AngryBird, he gives offense a whole new meaning. I mean, it's basically monstrous at this point. And he's so elusive with this character, properly exhibiting how versatile he can be and how difficult it is for Europe to deal with Rashid in the wall jump in the corner. He's about to throw him and end it.
Business is a madness for Rashid. It's ridiculous the way that they're utilizing this now. And I've been watching Oil King recently in the CPT and in SFL. I've been watching Gachikun and Moke doing work as well in Street Fighter League Japan. JB doing some work as well with Rashid. The character is still as deadly as he ever was.
Yes, 100% here. Try to get a micro walk throw there, but Phils gets the back throw with Jury. And this again, this character is still a bit in the works, but this is probably the next best character that fits his style outside of that Falcon. And he does the V-skill out of the corner.
Ready with a heavy mixer. Into the meaty throw situation. Blocks the EX, and there's more plus frames off the wall. No anti-air, he's just letting him get jumped all over here.
He can't keep up, Logan.
Jumps out of the EX, I like that though. And there's the activation. Okay, gonna get a nice chunk of damage, but he stores up. He's got 2 projectiles stored now.
No crosscut. He's still learning that part about
no
Jury.
punish on that. Respecting the potential of the chain.
Here we go. Watch out for the Eagle Spike. Watch out for the Eagle Spike. He's gonna wait till he gets cornered. He's might Eagle Spike out. Good block. Fantastic block. That's something I want to mention before, but
there's the air-to-air. Oh, that's going to be enough. Sorry, you wanted to mention.
One thing that's interesting about these two playing is AngryBird loves to do, when he's got V-Trigger 2, the EA super activated, he will jump forward and he will take advantage of airborne Eagle Spike. One thing that Phils has learned, kind of ingrained in his gameplay, mainly with Falk, is he'll just walk under you and try to punish your landing frames with a cross-up. But he's actually learned to block, and he's done it twice in quick succession. He blocked those Eagle Spikes from the V-Trigger 2 from AngryBird in that first game. And it looks like he's sticking with the Jury pick, Logan. He's sticking with the heavy mixer.
Yeah, I mean, you might have been tuning in hoping to see some Falk today, but...
All right, pressure being applied, and we're looking at start.
Jury Han.
There we go, not dead yet, but I don't know if he's going to spend the bar. All right, now he should.
Yes.
Didn't even need to. Fantastic stuff there from 4 Phils, building as much meat as he possibly can, closing out the round as well with punish the crouching fist. And I like what AngryBird does.
Wasn't able to get the heavy mixer out.
Ooh, woo!
Wow, I mean, fair enough, it worked. Nice, faked out.
Is he going to throw him now? Quite.
Not able to chase down the EX flip. There's the V-shift, walks in and throws again. Jury with that walk speed and that little extended throw range.
It's because her walk speed's so good that her throw range looks better than it is, but it's actually standard throw range. I checked the other day. It's standard throw range. It's not her walk speed so good.
Extended
throw box.
Throwable box.
I don't think so. Probably to grab her. But oh, gets hit by the haboob. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
I mean, a bit of a scramble.
That's crazy there. Just when you thought Phils could make it one apiece, AngryBird able to get in by the aerial approach once again.
Nice, utilizing that situation after the light pinwheel. No anti-air though. Okay.
Take throw.
And now he's cornered again. This is not the situation you want to be in.
Chase down against the situation.
A lot of resources, but he gets out with the light.
Delayed pressure here, and he tried to jump out. I think he tried to do Eagle Spike out of there, but he's out. Throw. Has to deal with his pressure. Here it comes.
Meet this man in the air, for God's sake.
Hey, listen, he's still learning. It's hard to do. Oh, no.
Oh, my God. He chases it down.
He shifts away. Yeah, he has to get as much space as he can, but running Mixer in there. And again, just not giving him a chance to breathe, Logan.
2-0. And that off the wall.
This is it, man. You love watching AngryBird play. He completely smothers the opponent with that incessant pressure. All the conversions are on point. And when you get the chance to land Oki on him, it's actually hard to pin him down. He's completely embraced the movement. The options in Street Fighter 5 and 4 Phils, this is a decision to make. Is he going to continue with Jury, use it as a learning experience, or is he going to try and bring this back and use the Falk? This is good experience for both of them either way. What is he gonna do? Yeah, okay. We're going to character select here. If he's gonna pick the remaining games with Falk, then he has to stick with her and win 3 games on the bounce. And this is what AngryBird wants.
All right, that's what we wanted to see. He's gone back to the lady that got him here to the dance.
Now the V-trigger's the question. Does he want the comeback? Or does he want to make it? Yeah, okay, he's gone with Psycho Angry, V-trigger 2. That's what it looks like from here. I wonder if AngryBird changes trigger.
I want to like test the knowledge. See whether AngryBird can deal with this.
Round 1.
It looks like AngryBird has kept the same V system layout. V skill 1, V trigger 2. And it looks like 4Fields has gone with V skill 1 instead of V skill 2 here, so that's interesting to see. All right, forward fierce, making sure it's difficult for AngryBird. Oh, good block, lovely block. A lot of people get hit by that.
Yeah.
Stepping away in the corner as well.
Gets clipped by the medium, not ready for the dash in. That's a significant life lead. He gets blessed by the neutral jump. Wow, it's even worse. One hit away from the start. Now empty, jumpy low. Please meet this man in the air. Please.
I mean, it's easier said than done, man, especially when he jumps off the wall and the trajectory, the speed of which he comes down as well.
Just hold up back in the corner, please. We need to stop this terror that is Rashid.
Anti-air
bouncing off the wall.
All blocked. That's going to be a big punish there into the EX catapult. Going to end with a Snyder. Go with some pressure. That's going to be stunned there for Phils.
Lovely jubbly. Unfortunately, we're not going to get those beautiful V-School 2 corner combos, but we'll make do with this highlight reel. And he blocks it again. Oh no, into the vault.
He could lose the entire set from this Logan, and he tried to do jump air throw. This is not looking good. It's going to mount from here. Oh, start. We're looking at start.
One more guess. Oh my God, he got blessed. He got blessed because that eagle spike, after the V-shift, you felt the breeze on your toes.
I know, right?
Of that eagle spike. That was pixels away.
I think he did the light version as well, that's why.
Nice, blows through the whirlwind shot with the EX. Good reactions. Ooh, corner carry.
Immediate adaptation there from AngryBird because he did the immediate punch first, then he rolled under. He's got the CA as well. If he chips him down long enough, one fierce will do it, Logan. Oh no, that might be it.
Gets caught, and that's the CA. This doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's only 2 moves, so hopefully, bonk, that is enough. Why does the CA do so little damage, James? You used it for a while.
Oh wait, it's the 3-4 hitting super. Sometimes I do boil it down to what characters can do outside of their CA. Because, you know, I think Aura's got a 340, you know, Vega's got a 310, 330 or something like that. It really does depend. All right, we're going into a 4th game here, 2-1 to AngryBird.
I'm really happy to see the Falk out to play, though. That's what everyone wants to see, and it's definitely his strongest character.
Of course.
Runs into the shot. Nice zoning here from Phils. Oh, the delay on the eagle spike just puts off the timing of the anti-air, and now it's the corner.
All right, trapped in the corner here. Good jab, 2-piece into the Psycho Schneider. Throwing out that projectile, the low shot version as well.
Gotta be careful with that forward fierce. It's definitely punishable at some ranges by Rashid. Oh, that was so delayed.
Delayed. Is he going to jump in a minute, though? That's the question.
Yes,
There it
he is.
Right, this is what I was saying before. He can't necessarily try to walk under Rashid's pressure because he will get hit by the eagle
Yes,
strike.
I respect that. Take to the air. Get out of there.
Oh,
no, that's so unfortunate. Swinging the fierce. Looking to hit confirm. But he'd already jumped, and it's set point AngryBird. The 4Fields at the precipice of elimination.
Well, this is what's interesting. So that means when 4Fields has Psycho Angry ready to activate, he's going to have to do it a different way now because he doesn't want to get jumped in on.
Yeah.
Nice, big punish. Good buffer. Places him down, eagle spike, and he's going to look up to jump off the wall again.
Oh my God, and again, the buffer.
Oh no.
Oh, just too far after the double lights.
Not looking good for Phils. Psycho Schneider might get him in trouble, but he might have to break away.
He does get chased down. The wake
He's
up.
blocked, he's blocked, he's blocked.
He
Yeah,
didn't
he's blocked.
do anything. And the 4Fields goes down swinging. He is eliminated from the bracket, unfortunately. We are going to have to say goodbye to one of the British representatives in this top 8. And it is AngryBird who advances to face Phenom in the next round of losers.
That's going to be interesting to see there. But yeah, commiserations of 4 feels unlucky. But again, like I said at the start of this set here in the losers side, AngryBird has just rewritten the definition of aggression. He smothers you. He makes you second-guess yourself. You're just bewildered by the wall jump. Yep. Logan's just like, please jump off the wall. But they're thinking about 8 different things simultaneously. So it's easier said than done. And again, I got to say, though, his buffers pretty much everywhere on the screen.
Yeah, when they did start playing neutral, he beat him there anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like, the crash and medium pokes that Phil started to represent with, he was ready with the answer. He was swinging the fierce, clipped it. He got the cross counter fierce buffered as well immediately after that. So it's not like it switched to a neutral game and AngryBird had no plan. He was able to smother in the corner. But as we've seen with his Ken play, his neutral game is incredibly strong as well.
Yeah, that's what's crazy indeed. And here you're looking at what the highlights were in that previous set. 4 fills taking the jury for a whirl. Unsuccessful. I'm not sure if that was data collecting, because let us not forget both of these 2 players, you will see them at the CPT finals early next year.
Capcom Cup 8, I believe, is the official title now.
Yes, there you go, Capcom Cup 8. So these guys may be just taking a whirl, seeing a potential matchup. This is what something Phils wants to play, but then he was slowly bringing it back with the Falc, was able to put a game on the board at least, but we were just on the left side of that screen for far too long, Logan. Look at that. Stun almost there, jumping off the wall, empty jump low. This is it, man. And what a time to bring out Rashid as well, because both Big Bird and AngryBird got a Rashid in the back pocket. So when they come to Europe, they're probably giggling on the plane. They're probably just giggling like this region don't know how to fight this character. Oh, man, that was good to see, though. But yeah, good punish here into this PA. He had no choice. I'm not sure if the Eagle Spike, when you do the wall jump, is a set distance, or he can change it depending on the button he presses.
Yeah, had a lot of time to clip that as well after the landing. Oh, yeah, there you go. Unfortunate there. If we'd have used a different version, maybe the EX, would that have connected from that range?
Maybe.
I don't know if it has extended horizontal range. I'm not sure.
Maybe, but yeah, that's how it concluded there. 3-1, 4 fills is no longer in the tournament. He is the first player to bow out of this top 8. And now we've got to move over to the other match here.
Well, we saw the first bird. It's time for the second bird, the biggest of birds.
Indeed it is. Now, I think he's going to follow suit. Judging by what happened yesterday with AngryBird and Valmaster, with AngryBird dominating Valmaster 2-0 with Rashid versus Chun-Li, I reckon Big Bird's going to follow suit.
It makes sense. Yeah. It definitely makes sense, but Valmaster would have definitely have gone away and tried to practice, but how do you practice for the Rashid matchup in Europe? It's very difficult.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of is he just had to run some drills in training mode, but again, there's running drills and there's fighting these two, especially with how different their styles are, because their rosters are kind of similar. They both use Ken, they both dabble, or they both play Rashid. I think the only deciding thing is one plays Zeku, the other one plays Luke. That's it, really. I don't think I've seen AngryBird play Luke at all, but yeah, it looks like, he's going with Rashid. I can see that on the big screen right now.
It's a smart choice.
That's the only thing that makes sense to me, so.
Let's see if Valmaster can do a little bit better than he did yesterday against AngryBird in the winner's bracket.
And he definitely would have paid attention to what AngryBird would have done. I can hear the home crowd bigging it up, hyping it up for their local hero, Valmaster here. We'll see how this goes. Good whiff punish there. There you go, yeah, he's just not sure. He needs to figure out what button he needs to press first, because Chun-Li stand hard kick, it is a menace of a button here, but Big Bird might be crouching for the vast majority of the match. Bad fierce. And take his turn back, lovely whiff punish. I think right now, Valmaster's more than happy to fight from the corner. He will block it out. He's got some good defensive choices. He's about to build super as well, Logan, so anyone...
he could have got that! Oh, it got it anyway.
Oh, man, okay. Good opening round there from Valmaster. And again, judging by that, this must feel a whole lot less oppressive than what AngryBird did to him yesterday. No longer than 24 hours ago. What's the meter to work with though, Big Bird? Delay, gonna go for the optimal combo.
I love his conversion so much. Opens him up, it's gonna be one more guess.
And he blocked it out, yet just in case, because that was gonna be a guess between instant overhead or low. Valmaster 10 steps ahead. back throw should do it here. Let's find out. There, forward throw.
Just walks up and through him.
Now, here's the question. Oh, okay. We'll take a quick look at the bracket. Well, we can. Oh, never mind.
This is not the shot you're looking for. Here we go. So, Big Bird, of course.
Oh. Okay.
Locking in again. Valmaster seems to have done the work.
Yeah. It's amazing what you can do in 24 hours or less. With punish again.
Yeah, Big Bird is whiffing a lot of buttons though in this matchup, and AngryBird wasn't really doing that as much.
Yeah, obviously I think it's just
nice interruption as well, and that crashing like he's so good for that.
Missed the instant overhead because that would have been the stun there, but he's gonna have to do a V-trigger 2 pressure.
Ooh, there we go. Off the wall is not allowed here.
And that meaty forward HK.
Another whiff.
Look at that. He has definitely done the homework. He knows the spacing. He must practice with a Kainu on a regular basis or something. That's the only Rishi player I can think of right now in Europe.
Remember when Crimson was using it? Oh my god, he walked forward and whip punish it with low forward.
Yeah, there's a lot of heavies being. It's mainly crouch fist. That's the button we have to really keep an eye out for anyway. But then I think once
he's checking the dashes, Valmaster is looking like a completely different player today.
Yes, much better. He's got more time as well, but he probably mentally knew that too.
And this is a bad situation as well for Big Bird, because if he goes 2 down, doesn't really want to pick Luke.
Good challenge there with the 3 frame, and then he's
definitely ain't picking
punish.
Ken, let me tell you that for nothing.
It gets the back throw as well. Yeah, that's very true. I agree with you on that one. Just waiting here. Yeah, he can't use crouch fist. And when you've only got 1 bar and you're mid-screen, you're not really going to get hit. Well, one shot there. Yeah. Missed him down. Oh, he done a delayed run as well. And he's still got the reversal.
Another. He's just fishing for these buttons. Finally, he does clip him with something.
Oh, there you go.
Fuzzy. If you think the throw's coming and the single hit will kill, just go for your fuzzy, man. Don't take the guess.
This is what it's all about. And this is what makes the Oki situation, or the defensive situation, so interesting at this late stage in Street Fighter V's lifespan.
All right.
Because he could have done Wake Up Hazamshu as well. That would have worked.
That's true.
He could have done Wake Up Hazamshu. It would have worked.
Fantastic addition, man.
Is he going to do it? I think he should go Luke. If you're going to change, go Luke.
There's literally no way he's going to run Ken. Like, it's 0 chance. So he's either going back in with Rashid or he's going to pick Luke. And that's what he's thinking about now. Is he going to change his approach with Rashid entirely, or is he going to try and bully? And it looks like he's going back in with the Rashid.
Oh, okay. All right, maybe it's just he just needs to tell himself, I can't whip as many crouching fists. He's got to be careful with the heavies. Maybe test his anti-air knowledge a little bit more. Mid-screen, I should say. Because he's been at a heavy disadvantage in terms of the buttons. Because Valmaster's, like, just his movement and his understanding of that mid-range outside of the Sand Fierce has just been exceptional.
Bro, when I saw him do walk forward, crouch and medium kick as a punish for Crouch Fierce, like, I knew today Valmaster is on crud.
Hey, it's looking long for Rashid. It's looking long for man right now. There you go, yeah, just testing in the waters right now. He might see a little bit more fireballs this round as well, but don't know how audacious
tick throw
Bird will be. Yeah.
He's in the anti-air, and now it's Big Bird's time to pressure. A brave throw tech from Valmaster in that situation. He's been very patient though.
Jumped in.
Oh no, that was a counter hit.
And that's what I was talking about before. He can afford to do that. He's 2 games up. No stun yet. All right.
All right, so that's a big momentum round for Big Bird. Valmaster not going to be flustered by that. He is one of the most calm and collected players in Europe at the moment. But having a big opening round like that when you're 2-0 down is very important. And it's nice to see Big Bird changing his approach. Like you said, utilizing the projectiles a little bit more. Very much not relying on these crouch fierce and stand fierces now.
All right, there we go. Gets hit with the EX Lightning legs, and then he does a jab interruption into spinning mixer. And again, lovely walk away there from Valmaster.
Her back wall speed is ridiculous as well.
Oh, your SAR's out.
Oh, that was cold! The split kick as an answer to the in-hard jump through the Vistar. Oh, whoa. Don't care about your plus frames.
He's out there, but that's a punish.
Is him down.
One more guess. Yeah, he went for the delayed back throw. Takes 1 throw. He can take another one. He can definitely take another one.
No!
He's ready. He's ready, Logan. Every time he sees the yellow flash, every time he sees it, ready with an answer, crouching like kick, ear spin and bird kick. And because he's down back in anyway, the charge time is that much easier to deal with. Crouch fist, full combo into the eagle spike. Takes it to the corner.
All right, nice life lead, and again he catches him reaching. Might be a big round for him.
Yeah,
no, the punish.
Right, he trying to go for a reset there for the position advantage.
He's got one.
Building up that stun. He's got a block here for quite a while here, Big Bird.
Throwing that medium out.
All right, here we go, your star. And he's already there. That's fine. He's sandwiched. It's fine. Oh no.
No, it's not all right. Oh,
that might be. Oh no.
All right, he's going to carry him to the corner. That was a conversion.
Empty jump, lower the stomp.
Yeah. Oh, it was neither. And he caught Big Bird unawares. That was so delayed. And what a performance from Valmaster. Absolutely dominant. And Big Bird is eliminated from loser's bracket. What a huge, huge win for Valmaster. He went down 2-0 to AngryBird's Rashid yesterday. And to beat this Rashid 3-0, what an amazing performance.
That is crazy indeed. What a turnaround. And again, like you said, he probably ruminated over this for the past 24 hours. He had to think about this and said, okay, it was a strong possibility. It came to fruition here, and we saw it. He exhibited that matchup knowledge. He was ready to deal with Spin and Mixer all the time. Some of the things I thought Big Bird would try and implement in the next game, he did that, but even then he was ready for that as well. So fantastic play there from Valmaster. Now, if I'm not mistaken, his reward for playing so well is Crimson.
May we?
I hate to burst his bubble, but I think his reward for playing so well is facing Mr. Crimson.
That's right.
I don't think you can see it. If you pop your head over your monitor and look at Crimson, look what he's got in his hand. Look what he's got in his hand.
He's got the Death Note in his hand. He's borrowed it from C4.
Shouts to C4 on the commentary desk earlier today.
Mr. Crimson is in the front row reading his notes with his hand on his forehead. Looking studious.
Wow.
But here we go. The change in tempo seemed like it worked for Big Bird, but I'm so impressed by the patience of Valmaster. He's looking so reliable in Street Fighter League Pro Europe, and here again showing why he is one of the biggest threats in European Street Fighter. Let's look at this last moment. What a beautiful conversion.
You know, I really thought
can't believe it goes that far, but of course it does.
I thought I was going to miss because of how low it was, but then that's a 5-frame super, so that's almost guaranteed. And that juggle was almost amazing.
And that's a horrible situation to go in, because he didn't even go for the obvious mix-up. He delayed it by ages, just in time for Big Bird to buy, and 3-0. What a big statement that is. We've had 4 incredible first-round matches for you here already in this top 8, and I need a little break for my voice because I am getting way too hype at this action, and we've got 3 great street fighting minds to look through some of the games that we've just seen. So let's throw it back over to the analysis desk and find out exactly what Kola, Veggie, and Liv think of those games we've just seen.
Hope y'all have enjoyed that great Street Fighter V action right there. That some blowouts at the end of the loser side. Winner side a little bit different, but what we've seen, some of the best Street Fighter V action so far. It feels like we are at a premiere out here at UFA. I gotta say, I'm enjoying it. Are you enjoying it, Veggie?
It's like, I mean, me and you, we were screaming like...
We were. You probably heard us.
Yeah, you could have probably heard us on the stream through the commentaries just over there. It's like when that timeout round between Phenom and Punk, that was one of the most intense moments we've had so far today, and that was just absolutely crazy. And then we had the match where EndingWalker against Mr. Crimson, and he managed to stay true to the way he's been playing. No signs of fear, no signs of that, you know, choking. He was just on point, so ready. It was a joy to watch, and I mean, right now I'm just super excited, and the matches have been great, like gourmet premier level matches.
I mean, I know you got a match that you really liked.
Oh my god, that last match with Valmaster was so hype.
Bias.
I know. I might be a little biased because 1, he's French, 2, he plays my character, so double bias, I know. But still, I mean, he worked so hard to like relearn this matchup because this is the thing. We don't have that many Rashids in Europe.
That's true.
So it's kind of hard for us to really learn the matchup. He worked so hard to find the solutions, and it went so well for him.
I mean, we saw already one solution that he had to the wall jump thing that AngryBird was doing to him yesterday, right? And he was like, today he was instant air throw, and then he got that meaty forward heavy kick. It's like he definitely checked that yesterday after losing to AngryBird, and that's unfortunate for Big Bird to be like the old Rashid main, and then you're the one who get lapped against because AngryBird already showed that the birds are showing them the cards, and I feel like if I was to call two players who are playing a bit out of their comfort zone or not really where they usually play, I feel Big Bird and Phenom could collect themselves a little bit better. I feel like Big Bird's match, he didn't really start playing until the third game.
That's so true. Last game was where he really started to light up a little bit. Because the first two games went really in Valmaster's favor. And we were kind of asking, is this really Big Bird? I mean, we couldn't really recognize him, really.
It definitely didn't look like the type of Big Bird that we see whiffing buttons like crouch fierce continuously. In fact, he whiffed crouch fierce twice, and I don't really typically see him not space that out or utilize that in a smarter way. At the end, as he pointed out, definitely got a little bit better about landing those confirms, swinging those buttons a little bit better, being a little bit more ambiguous about the economy of buttons. However, Valmaster was ready and steady all the time. I think that is very important to notice, is that someone can drop something or whip something, but it's on the other person. The onus is on them to stop the opposites. Its onus is on them to pick that up, get the whip punishes, and be optimal, right?
Yes, and I think that like in a tournament, there's an extra skill set that you need to be good at, and that is keeping to yourself and staying true to the way that you like to play the game.
Exactly.
And the moment you start like dropping out of that zone and you get afraid, that's when you do uncharacteristic things, because Big Bird is conservative with crouch fierce usually. He rarely whiffs that, but he whiffs it, as you said, time and time again. And it's definitely a sign that it started not too good, and then you need to recollect yourself before it's too late. And I mean, sometimes that can be hard to do. On this kind of stage.
It's hard.
I gotta ask her, because I know you don't want to answer this one or talk about this one. That uncharacteristicness that happened with Phenom. I'm gonna hide this real quick. So go ahead and talk. What happened there with Phenom and Punk?
that draw game was like one of the most insane things I've ever seen in the top 8. And it was like you said, off camera. It wasn't a scramble. It was really respectful, and like nobody really wanted to take a risk that they might regret. And so it all comes down to that draw game that was so hype. And I felt a little bit for Phenom because he was really trying, you could tell, but it all came down to, one bad decision that he made and that he, might regret, and Punk took advantage of it. That's how it goes. But I think, what's really important too is that, look mirrors, it boils down to fundamentals. It boils down to footsies. And that was very footsies focused, which is not something you really see in Street Fighter V all that much, or maybe you didn't see before.
I mean, you're right, considering the toolkit of the characters, considering the toolkits of other characters. When you watch other mirrors, they're kind of scrambling, they have different options, things like that. Luke has literally Fireball, DP, confirms. It's the classic stand medium kick, medium punch, whip punch, stuff like that. It's the classic stuff, right, that we see.
It's really classic.
Yeah, it's like it's the old fashioned. So it's, can I say this without getting in trouble? It was a fun Luke mirror. Come on, now.
It was.
No, actually, Luke mirrors are amazing.
No, they're the big respawn. That was hype. Minardi versus Punk. Was it not hype? That was hype. Street Fighter League, there are fun Luke mirrors to watch. When the Luke mirrors are predicated on them not like trading hits and things like that.
Yeah.
We've kind of talked about this before, like trading hits. When the players aren't trading hits, they're not in the same mindset.
Yeah, because they're both like very fundamental, right? Phenom and Punk.
Yes.
And they are at that point where you can see them 2-3 seconds sit next to each other, and their timing is so similar because they have such a similar approach to the game that you see them trade crouch medium kick, trade stand fierce, trade jab after the stand fierce. It's like, I haven't seen this many trades in the top 8, and you see it in like one set. The play style is just so similar.
Yeah. It's like sharing a brain cell. So,
Yeah, exactly.
We do have some more matches coming up, and we got to do this early. Because you're going to go do your commentary over there, so I'm going to get you before you leave.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to take the entire tournament now that we have some of these people squared away? Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Tell us. Come on.
From what we've seen so far, I'd say EndingWalker.
Ooh,
He's won it all so far.
Okay.
He doesn't show any sign of pressure, you know?
Really doesn't.
No nerves, no nothing.
I don't see him shaking
I'd
that
say
much right
EndingWalker, the golden child.
Okay.
For me, I get the honor as well.
Yes, you do.
Thank you so much.
Come on.
Yeah. So, I mean, right now, from what we've seen, EndingWalker and Punk are my favorites to win from the performance so far, with the dark horse of AngryBird, because they actually played ridiculous as well.
Yes.
He was just...
he was
just
ridiculous.
when he was
Ridiculous.
playing. But I want to see my bro Phenom recollect and play as himself in the losers bracket. But right now, EndingWalker and Punk and AngryBird are the three that seem to play the strongest. And actually, that would be unfair because Valmaster was very on point, but he has a tough match in Mr. Crimson coming up in losers bracket. So that's unfortunate for him.
Well, you know what? Let me give you mine. Oh, wait, what's that? I got to go to a break? Sorry, you'll just have to wait. More Street Fighter 5 coming your way right now.
Everybody, and welcome back to UFA 2022. Here we are going through, we're cruising through the top 8 here for Street Fighter 5. One of the final events we'll see for the game in the offline circuit. We've already gone through that round 1 of top 8 matches here, and we're going to be continuing on through the losers bracket and eliminating more players, unfortunately, because it's been world-class, top-class performances from these guys here. I'm on the decks, the commentary desk jammers, joined by Logan Sum again. Logan, how you feeling?
Yeah, good, man. What a great opening 4 matches we've had already. Some huge results. Notably, Valmaster getting such an emphatic victory. And, of course, EndingWalker. What a huge result for him.
Dude, he's got a big chance like this. Obviously, like you mentioned before, we went to the break. He's going to be going up against Punk in that run back from Versus Fighting. It's same position as well, because I believe they did face in winners final.
That's right, yeah. And then he lost in losers final to Jester Power. So a lot of deja vu here for EndingWalker, but he has been leveling up steadily as well, getting that big victory against Mr. Crimson is going to be a huge accolade for him. He's going to be able to come back and get the dub against Punk. We're going to find out a little bit later, because it's time for the losers bracket, and we're going to have to say goodbye to some more players here. And it's going to be Phenom against AngryBird in our first losers quarterfinal, and then a French team kill as Crimson goes up against Valmaster in Lyon versus Paris in our other one. But let's go into this one first. And I watched these guys play over and over and over again at the Hive on Thursday.
Wasn't AngryBird just being like, he's just super dominant there?
Was absolutely murking him with Ken. But we saw the same thing happen with Big Bird, and Phenom got the job done in tournament when it mattered. So, did AngryBird give up all of his tech during those casual sets on Thursday, only to lose here? We'll find out. Or is it going to play out again? Nice whiff punish.
All right, okay, too far to get punished on that, because I know the Fireballs, they're -6 now, right? They're no longer -8, is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. So Ken, max range Fireball, very, very good, and AngryBird really makes the most of that. He's really good at walking in to range. He doesn't catch him, though. He wanted the spaced version of the heavy Tatsu, didn't get it.
Oh, no confirm there of the low forward there for AngryBird, but he's peppering away with them Fireballs at the moment to make Phenom throw his own Fireballs back. Maybe get a hard read with the jump shortly, who knows? Oh, confirm again.
Yeah, AngryBird only really looking for confirms generally when it's pressure situations.
Yeah.
When it's neutral, he's happy to just throw out pokes. And again, it's very rare to see Phenom drop as many confirms as he has done in this tournament. And I have to say, the PC setups, they have been optimized, they have been checked by the players.
Yeah, Phenom and Vicky were sorting it out.
And that low forward is not difficult to confirm for Luke either. It's not like the medium buttons.
This is going to be big here, and he gets a tick throw, does AngryBird, and he tried to bait Phenom into taking the throw maybe, but he rarely does that. Crush. Oh, I thought I said crush counter there, but one hit will do it here for AngryBird.
Wow.
I don't think he wanted that. I think he wanted so. Yeah, I think he wanted the X-Sand Blaster. Wait, it's going to be a lot of damage here. Is he going to have a speck of health left? Is that curtains?
All right, let's see what the mix-up is after the super.
Runs in. One button will do it here. I think Phenom's going to exhaust that V-trigger. Oh.
Wow, just beats him to the punch with the overhead.
I'm not sure what button Phenom went to go in.
It looked like low forward.
There, yeah.
Like a crouching forward medium button or a sweep.
Oh, is he not happy with this?
All right, so I'm pretty sure that Phenom's going to switch to carrying now, most likely.
Okay, yeah.
There we go.
Good call, good call.
And now this is a very different proposition because carrying can be quite dominant in neutral with standing medium kick.
Yeah.
Her walk speed and her ability to get inside crouch and medium kick range makes it very dangerous for Ken. But Ken is much improved, and this matchup's a lot harder for her now. So we'll see.
Yeah, he's got to be careful of whiffing crouch and medium kick and standing hard punch as well. AngryBird is looking out for those buttons. And also, if AngryBird resorts to using more Fireballs than he did before, he can do EX Tenko under them if he has the meter ready and available. Oh, okay. Whiff sweep there. I'm not sure what he was trying to catch with that, but... Sleep activate there. Good backdash, just to avoid the throw.
Gets the knockdown, just throwing out the wreckers out there, but immediate back throw into the corner. That's a huge W there for AngryBird.
Oh, yeah, and that's what I was talking about before.
Too easy. He gets the side switch back again. He delays and gets back thrown into the corner.
Oh,
wow, I don't know what that was, but it worked out for him.
Oh, good backdash there. Delayed
backdash, yeah. Oh my God, runs straight into the low forward. And in what is a pretty scrappy first round, Phenom manages to close it out.
I don't know how often he practices the carrying anymore because most of his time has been taken up by Luke. It's a real investment, that character is. But looks like it's working out for him. A bit scrambly, but with a hook or by crook, he got that round.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of that standing medium punch thrown out from AngryBird, whether it's just pressing it or if he's buffering it at ranges. And this corner situation is where his confirms really come in.
That is very true indeed, and the stun is racking up here. Activates from the sweep. Good block. Any mistake here? Oh,
nice jab.
Check.
Really nice jab.
Just wait. No, he messed up the jab buffer.
Yeah, it's really hard to not get negative edge.
And he jumps out of the corner, but it's going to be a whiff punish. I can sense
a
reversal, but he might wait.
Is the back throw going to stun? No! No, it's not. The 200 stun wasn't enough.
And he has to wait. He has to firm this. Delayed tech there from Phenom.
That medium kick so good. He checks after the -1. Crouching light kick. It is his turn.
Well.
Phenom. You
know what's crazy? I don't know if it's AngryBird's aggression or just, yeah, because I feel he's overwhelmed and he's making slight miscalculations here and there, Phenom, but he managed to scrape out a win in that set there, Logan.
Yeah, no EX bar, so it's kind of a different proposition. Wow, walks into the low forward, and there is the confirm. The meaty jab hits, and he's in the corner. That meatiest of throws.
Pressure being applied. Not going to activate just yet. He wants that sweep activation on block. That's it. And he thinks he can try and shimmy AngryBird, but AngryBird doesn't really...
Catches the start of a fireball. Counter hit on the medium, and he's pushing him further back to the corner. Here we go.
He reduced the deficit in like less than 5 seconds, Logan.
Yeah, oh my God.
Coming.
Don't know about reducing the deficit.
Good block.
I like the tattoo activation as well. Plus frames are plenty. Nah, was one too many.
Way.
It was far too many frames stolen. The dash is checked. And you're seeing Phenom start to turn this around.
All right, again. Oh, good check there from AngryBird.
The corner carry on the EX tattoo. That's an interesting choice.
I like that. I think he just wants to play it there because, again, I think he feels he can really open up Phenom. Or just crack his defenses just where he is now. Force him to activate when he probably doesn't want to. All right, just arbitrary Gurenkens there just to push him out, get that space. No counter hit there. All right, block to Rochi, yeah. Phenom really needs the space. I don't care how he does it, he really needs that space to go back to the mid-screen because...
Nice whip punish on that low forward. Beautiful spacing. Her back walk speed really does allow her to control where this game takes place. That counter hit conversion there gets the knockdown again. You have to be wary because one more hit will kill for both of these players.
All right, activates the V-trigger, takes the throw. Are we going to dash up and do another one, or are we just going to wait it out?
Plus frames, and again he techs. He's put himself back in the corner, but he's out of there.
Got to be very careful. Any button will do it. Cancels the X fireball. V shifts away.
Oh my God! No!
Accidental back throw there because he was looking to tech.
Yeah, the counter hit on the jumping really ruined his day.
Overhead and he jump checked it. Oh no, the poke again. He's been doing that off the throw tech almost every time.
Phenom so good at just shutting down Ken at that range. Wow, he wasn't ready for the dash though. So many options to look for.
That is crazy. Going to a final round here in game 3. Another delay tech. Every time AngryBird jumps, Phenom's just doing the same thing and just slowly walking under. That throw. He might be looking for another jump again shortly, but there's the
poorly spaced one. No DP.
Yeah, there's a jump. He'll do it again shortly if he has to. Activates the trigger, V-shift away.
I like the V-shift at that point.
Yeah, it's more than fine. And again, just waiting, trying to slowly encroach in that space, but gets hit with a low forward into Gurenken. Dash up, crouch meaty kick, no cancel.
He could have actually linked a light off of that, you know.
Okay, what, crouching light?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they're all 4 frames, so.
Okay, fair.
Take your pick.
Right. This is going to be, is he going to play it safe and throw a fireball? Is he going to be aware of EX Tenko on wake up? He won!
Oh, no!
Punish! What's he going to do?
Nice activation.
Ooh. Heck.
Bro, I can't believe he took that. He died with the V-trigger stocked.
So that was interesting, right? I think one of the key things about this set that's been interesting me so far is what they do after throw tech. Phenom's won the majority of those battles with the stand medium kick.
Yeah, the medium kick's so good after throw.
But then he slightly walked away and he got hit by the fireball. So I don't know if that would have caught the fireball as well. That's big. That is huge. All right, not looking too good here. Oh, dash up. He tried to get a throw, but no,
that's huge.
I don't know if he wanted that to auto-correct, but that was not going to work out there. And then a tick throw here from AngryBird. Gets another throw. Is he going to do fierce? Not quite.
Oh, wow. Shades of Luke there, the buff and light kick. After the -2.
All right, going to the potential match point here for AngryBird. Phenom, he lost 3-1 earlier to Punk. Is it going to be the same thing here against AngryBird? Tenko to open things up. shimmy. He got him eventually. There's a throw. He might do another one.
There's a nice hit confirmed. He's got a lot of the stage back.
I think what's interesting for me is how quickly AngryBird's able to get out of the corner against Phenom. That's not easy to do. And that's sure you can. Cool combo from the crouching fist. Are we going to take a couple of throws here? There's one. Oh, we're looking at stun, Logan. We're looking at stun. That's it. Oh, no.
He just caught him off guard. The crashing medium punch counter hit opens him up, and AngryBird eliminates Phenom from the bracket. Able to get the job done against Karin in a very exciting back and forth set, which probably doesn't reflect the score, but two very evenly matched players there going at it.
Yeah, and you know what? I thoroughly respect the Karin pick. It might have been like slightly rusty, but I think he just find his rhythm and get back into the groove as the set went on. Surprisingly enough, like AngryBird and a lot of top players can be very stubborn in their own right. It just comes in different forms when you're using different characters. But again, dash up, crouching light kick, crouching jab caught him before. Ending the whole set was a dash up, crouching medium punch in the corner.
There was a lot of like bad confirms in that first game, I think, which was very surprising to see from Phenom because he is so good at doing that. Perhaps not in his comfort zone at the moment here on the stage. But AngryBird was just really good at maintaining his pressure and just forcing these mistakes. I think it was definitely a sweep. Switch to the Karin, and it looked like it was working out for him. The back throw didn't do enough, but in the end...
All right, there we go. Gets that throw.
There's the medium kick again.
Yeah.
And he challenged after the -1 crouch and light kick. So there's been a lot of situations where AngryBird was just trying to steal frames over and over and over again. Ken gets a lot of legitimate pressure from knockdowns, but when he hasn't got the knockdown, like he has to steal a lot of frames to maintain pressure. And if you're ready for that, that's obviously plus as well off the fireball and the V-trigger. But there you go. He tried to steal again, and he got checked.
But I think he was just utilizing how fast Ken's dash is, right? 15, 16 frames.
Yep.
And he's doing it after 2 buttons. It's super close. Tests Phenom's ability to react. And for the most part. And then he got even stubborn with the jump-ins at one point. He just kept going for jump, medium kick. And then it was kind of working out, but Phenom just played it safe, walked under. So I think it's a real test of Phenom's reaction at this point.
This is a huge win for him there. Being able to get the dash in for the jab and stopping it being 2-1 to Phenom. That was a huge deal because he was in a dominant situation there. He did bring it back here, and if that was a meaty light kick.
Yeah, there, because he slightly walked back. Yeah.
Now that range of fireball, it's almost impossible for Karin to react to. That's when the fireball's very good, but it's also in range of the standing medium kick. So you're playing like that kind of weird game. Obviously the medium kick's a lot faster. There he gets the huge damage in the corner, and he was able to close it out and eliminate AngryBird. But Ken now looking like a real legitimate character, especially in the hands of AngryBird. He's really making this guy, this character look very solid.
I mean, after watching him play Zeku for so long, when he kind of started just bouncing around, traversing around the cast, there's some characters like, that doesn't look like AngryBird until you just watch him play and come up with the new tech. I love watching his stuff as well, but again, I can't wait to see how much more he develops this character for the finals.
If you remember the very first UFA that we ever held, that was where he came and kind of had a breakout performance with his Akuma.
Yes, that was. I remember
he's back on the show, Tom. Okay, straight into it. No delay as we go into our next losers quarterfinal, and it is a France versus France team kill. Valmaster already has him in the corner, and there's the stun. What an opening round for Valmaster. I cannot believe what I am seeing right here. The throw, no, he gets the back roundhouse mix up.
Yeah, lets him out because he doesn't want to deal with Yoga Burner up that close. And the forward medium punch catching the start of standing roundhouse, it looked like, from Mr. Crimson. People are overwhelming him, especially at a certain range where the buttons are just too slow to even start up. So Mr. Crimson has to be blocking for a little while longer than expected today. The reversal.
Now, obviously, we haven't got to see a lot of these guys play because despite them being in the same country, Mr. Crimson is not entering the World Warrior event because he's already qualified for Capcom Cup.
Yeah, and obviously Valmaster he has, and life delay on the roundhouse there. That's going to be dead. Oh no! He's too far to get the
just out of range to get the slide in.
All right, there we go. Yoga Fire out there and waiting, makes it safe. No sniper.
Oh, he went for that.
Wow.
He loves that as a kill. Oh, and he catches it with a medium kick.
I think what was interesting, the fact that Valmaster jumped there, he must be willing to take a jump back light punch. That must have been his choice. I'm not dealing with that on the ground. I'll make my choice. Good neutral jump. And again, just go back to the neutral, waiting for a roundhouse or Stand Fierce. He looks like he's waiting for Stand Fierce more.
Uh-oh.
All right, there you go. Gale pressure and a jump in.
Over the anti-air.
He definitely had to learn the angles on that. Yeah. Delay back throw will do it, and even Crimson do as well. He's going to be cooking up for a little while. Yeah, he's going to cook up. Oh. Good blocks there from Crimson right now.
Nice patience. Big trade for Valmaster though. He's going to love that.
He's got one more Kikoken under his belt if he needs it. V-reversal there. Watch out for Hazanshu as well. Please watch out for Hazanshu.
Oh! Too slow! The fire was too slow.
Damn.
They're looking for that crouch medium activation. Needs it! The crouch fierce. Sorry, Stand Fierce to close it out. There.
Okay. Now, usually what happens with these guys in the past, because they have played numerous times, yeah, look, you can tell he's already stressed out already by the first game, and he already won it. He knows it's the long game here. He's in for the long haul. It's the first of 3, and he will have breakout moments and things that go his way. Like that. Like
absolutely cold buffer.
But I think he doesn't know when things are going to slowly change and the matchup's going to start, like, revealing itself to him. But
gets the air licked. And we got corner pressure again. Crimson trying to fight out. Floats over the EX spinning bird, and now he has control. The Gale whiffs though, and it's back to Valmaster's turn.
All right, does the EX Yoga Fire, the light version.
Oh, lovely out of the air on the drill.
Okay.
No V reversal available for Valmaster, so he has to take all of this great life. That was about 180 damage off.
Light pressure being applied here, and then again, he actually changed up his angle to anti of the crouching medium punch this time round. Hazanshu activation, lots of plus frames to work with here. That's gonna be,
oh no!
He didn't crush counter, he can't get a combo of normal unless it jumbles in the air as well.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna catch him airball.
He was ready for that with the instant air stomp, goes for the 3-piece juggle, and he's looking to make it a 2-0 lead here, Logan.
It's on again, that big jump roundhouse.
All his round starts have worked. All of his round starts have worked.
Drop the extension, but he's got a lot of bar. He's gonna link it and spend the other bar. Stun there.
Protect, misses his forward hard kick to get it hit on the later active frames. Create some space. Good V reversal. Fierce as well. Yeah, another Yoga Flame. That is the slowest version. He's doing the light version of that.
Yeah. And that's very smart. It just removes the Hazanshu as an option.
All right, there you go. Throtic again, looking to hit the V-trigger before he activates.
Now, Valmaster with the life lead, but he can't afford to just stand full screen. He has to carry on going in, and that's the problem. Yeah. Activation from the medium punch means that he's jailed.
Yeah, he's going to burn for a little bit. It's going to be a trade or something.
Oh my god, it's a full screen 50-50 for the round.
Oh dear, he has to block it out. Hazanshu might be coming, so watch out. And he's got Yoga Fire. He might pop it out just in case.
And he's just keeping him in block stun the whole time so that Grey Life does not get an opportunity to come back.
Yeah. Now that was very smart play. And it kind of forced him, like, again, on the defense. He had to really be conscious of anything he did. Not just any offensive decision, just anything in general. Because he's looking to actually get as many rounds as he possibly can. All right, low forward. There's a throw.
He might walk up and
throw
up
another one. Yeah,
he
needed to do that. Yoga Fire. And this is what he needs. He needs to create that space.
Block. Oh, he gets shimmied after the blocked teleport mix-up.
Yeah, and this is the thing. Valmaster has no choice sometimes but to run away because of the Oki situations or the pressure from the Gale and the throw.
Oh, nice. The knockdown on that back fierce, though.
All right, he's burning right now with V-Trigger 1. And again, he has to haphazardly approach Dalston. Is it going to be a buff or a raw Hazanshu?
Oh my god, that could be it!
Hold on.
There's no scaling at all.
It's a little bit, and it's Dalston. Whee! Good reaction there from Valmaster. That was a huge jungle anyway, because it's slightly higher than if you were hit to crush counter without the V-Trigger 1. 2-0. Similar position to when he was fighting EndingWalker before. I don't know. Is it one of those days when it's not your day, it's not your day?
I mean, yesterday wasn't Valmaster's day, but today...
Yeah.
Today it really seems like it's Valmaster's day. And do you know what's quite ironic? He's not a fan of competing offline.
Hey, you know what? He did say that. He did say that.
Well, first competing online, he finds it more comfortable.
All right, neutral jump, hard kick there. Gets the confirm of the crouching median kick into the spinning bird kick.
He seems to be loving this PC environment though, so...
Yeah, he'll play. He'll come out and play when it's the right condition.
Oh, you got to play here. It's your home tournament. €5,000 prize pool. All these foreign invaders. The last Parisian in the bracket. There's the EX Winenberg.
And again, use that EX
again. Get punished and it's grounded. Beautiful timing.
Right, he's
going to take him to the corner. No, he went for it.
He reached at him, yeah. Fair. You want to see if he's catching delayed
button.
button.
It's a bad slide. Oh, the full screen. Jump forward.
Again. Yeah.
He has to make these gambles though at this point, obviously. He's 2-0 down.
Yeah, and again, like Dalston, like counters his character, but completely counters his style as well. But right now, like you can see it, Valmaster's been doing his homework all day yesterday. Go pressure being applied, and again,
he did get over the crouch medium, but it didn't connect.
So that looks like a very tight angle, though.
Yeah.
He might have to jump from like a little bit closer and go for a cross-up instead, but back will do it. Oh, somebody backflowed.
That's a huge deal. I like that V reversal. That is not the angle. Jab check. Time to cook. Plus break.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Oh, you're done, and that is going to be 2-1.
Do you know what? I want to give credit to both players because I think they both identified he couldn't extend that because of the distance. So kudos to Mr. Crimson for blocking. I respect Valmaster for going for the EX Winenberg because he knew, he said, hold on, I don't think he's going to be as consistent in this position. Mr. Crimson gets that game on the board there, 2-1. Let's see how this goes.
Valmaster playing well out of the range. Comes back in and again gets the cross counter knockdown. Just nice little lead, but so quickly made back from Sim without really having to take a huge risk. Let's see if he can get back inside the range of that jump roundhouse. It's worked out so well for him. Looking for that back fierce.
All right, again, putting out the EX Yoga Fire to regain stability in the neutral there.
Again, he gets shimmied after the teleport mix-up.
Oh boy, yeah. He's in a detrimental position right now, Logan, but he activates V-Trigger. This is going to be good. He has to send him straight to the corner.
Yeah, no reset, no point in there.
Oh, that was unfortunate.
Beautiful meaty slide.
Now, I don't know if she went, Dalston went further back because that was a V-Trigger stand like that. Yeah, that was unfortunate. He doesn't get tick throw. That sucks. Slides under. That slide is so good, by the way. That's probably one of the best anti-projectile tools. Yeah, it's probably one of the best anti-projectile tools in the game.
And that one is.
Oh, man.
Nice conversion using the bar. Spend it. And this is looking like 2-2. But let's see what Valmaster can do. Nothing here.
Gale. And Gale again. He's got EX Yoga Gale if he wants it. There it is.
Bruv, he reset the air action count. Pen down.
See, and he's pulled this face too many times. And like I said, this might be a surprise to some of you, but it's not a surprise to me because this has happened so many times in the past where Valmaster runs a complete train on this dude for the first 2 games. And in a first to 3 environment. In a first to 2 environment, I think he's even more worried. But, hey, Logan, he's picked Manat. He's going to try Manat. Okay. I don't know if that makes it any better, but he's got a better comeback factor. He doesn't have to accentuate the solidity in his character's gameplay. He's just got a comeback factor now. But if there's anyone that is ready, it will be Mr. Crimson. I think he factored this in as well when he had to go up against Valmaster in this top 8.
Surprise for me, but let's see. I don't think this is a winning match for Manat either.
No. And he's gone with the Yoga Deep Breath, the V-Skill too as well. So he'll let that V-Skill or that amplified Yoga Fire bounce off and still help him maintain dominance in the neutral.
Yeah.
Just jumps away. Yeah, gets hit by the Stolank. Maybe one of the dive kick himself as well. I'm not too sure. Good burner. He's probably gonna have to dive kick forward shortly. Stand fierce.
Well, gets crush counted into the knockdown. Nice. Smartly wear, and that looks an okay trade for Valmaster.
That looked like crouching medium punch. I'm not sure if that was crouching jab. Reflect. Oh, yeah, okay. So it bounces back, but not the way you want it to. It bounces off the floor once and then just jump off the screen. Exit stage right. Bounces again. Right, V-Trigger's here. I don't know what you can do with this, but let's find out. No V-reversal yet. Good tech there from Mr. Crimson. Almost can chase him down. There's a Soul Spark. Good anti-air as well. He's still got the V-reversal available if things go south. Oh, there it is. Crush counter.
Oh, wow.
That's what he needed.
And that point here. And the big thing is he's not really able to get that V-Skill 2 off at the moment. Once he does have that V-Skill 2 charged up, it's really hard for Manat to do anything, you know, because that off-the-wall fire really makes a big deal. Here we go.
Yeah, the ricochet
just
effect.
Has to respect this, right?
The ricochet effect is a very, very big deal. That's an unsafe dive kick, or at least it was not as plus as you think.
That was unsafe.
Good block. Oh, neutral jump!
The grounded combo into the EX for the knockdown.
Yeah, for the Soul Spear. Okay, cross-up jump light kick. I don't know what button that challenged, but here we go. Teleport's coming. Not quite. Good spot.
He's on the ground. It's not.
Challenge is coming. That's big, Logan.
Oh
This is a back combo to CA.
No!
He didn't even build the D rotate. I bet he's going to do a random super at some point. He has to. Woo, he's trying to chase him. Can he catch him, Logan? That could have been a CA. That could have been a CA.
Was that flow state?
Yeah, he was floating. He's floating.
Look at all that great life.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's all gone. And it's all turned around. Cross down to the CA. Valmaster.
That was bonkers.
The #1 seed has been eliminated by the last Parisian in the event, and Mr. Crimson is sent out by Valmaster's Manat, of all things.
Well, good strategical choice there, only for the one game. If he knew it, he huffed, he puffed, he blowed the house down entirely.
He blowed the house down.
He blowed, he blew.
Blowed! He blowed his chances at taking the UFA title to add to his list of trophies in his home in Lyon. So at least the Parisian major is not going to Lyon. I'm sure they would be happy with it staying in France, though. Valmaster still in with a chance of making that happen. What an exciting comeback it was, though. It was really back and forth between these two, and I was so surprised to see Valmaster switch to the Manat.
Now, again, in first to two environments, he would have ran away with this straight to no chance Mr. Crimson to come back. I don't know if he wants to keep doing this, though, because obviously I think he's like considered changing characters and trying out different tactics. He's always coming up with new tactics and new tech he can, but I think he's exhausted all the options and all the strategies he can employ in the Chun-Li versus Dalsim matchup. So this is something Mr. Crimson will have to consider in future matches for the remainder of SF5, if he's going to pick the Manat for the first to one. And again, he's got a very different style. He looked more like he was ready to just chase down Mr. Crimson with the V-trigger completely instead of just giving us a left-right, high-low mix-up there. And then again, we saw Mr. Crimson slowly coming back. But this is what I was talking about before. The longer the matchup went on, the more it just started to reveal itself. And at that point where he felt, you know what, it's completely revealed itself, I will just go with another character. Decent pokes as well. The priority system worked out there. Do you know what? That stand fierce up close against the roundhouse, that was super pivotal. And yeah, he was floating there, so the CA probably could have caught him. Again, it's just being ready for that situation as well. And I think he got a button and then he went for the low.
Yeah, there was that. Then it was the crush counter. And he caught him low. Now we are set for a fascinating situation here where we've got the run back between AngryBird and Valmaster.
Yes.
Now this is Sunday finals Valmaster, because we saw AngryBird beat him 2-0 with Rashid. But the match that we saw between Big Bird and Valmaster, That didn't, you know, that's going to make AngryBird a bit worried, but at least he can talk with his teammate Big Bird and come up with a strategy. So I'm really looking forward to that match take place in losers, but I'm pretty sure now it should be winners final.
Yes, and it looks like Punk will be rocking the same character he did against EndingWalker back at Versus Fine, where myself and Logan were commentating. Expect to see Colleen going up against Ed. I think the big question here is how much work has EndingWalker done in consideration that I may bump into Punk at UFA again.
I mean, he's one of the most high-profile players in attendance here. Where does he get the opportunity to learn the Colleen matchup, though, in Europe? You know, at that kind of level. So that's going to be an interesting one. Let's see. When they met at Versus Fighting, Punk displayed a tremendous amount of knowledge in the matchup. Great readiness. He had the V-shift punishes there. He had the V-reversal punishes there. He was really dealing with the flicker pressure well. The V-trigger 2 was almost like a hindrance for EndingWalker because it became predictable when he was able to V-shift punish a lot of those situations as well. Really looking forward to this one as I can smell cooked food around the arena, and it is delicious.
You're talking about situational awareness from Punk being on point. Let's not forget, man, EndingWalker's 16 years old. His situational awareness is sharper than a needle on a cactus sometimes.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, that was a while ago. That was months back. And so let's see what version of EndingWalker we have now, because he's improving week on week on week.
All right, there we go. Gonna get a good start here. He might be more aggressive than he was before, and he's gonna be a little bit more comfortable as well. Yeah, with the flicker, well spaced. And I'll tell you what, Punk did tell me before, if there's two matchups he actually studied really hard, it was Ed and Falk, because he said they were just unorthodox characters anyway, so you're gonna have to be ready for them at some point. That's a punish. Yeah.
That's punish. Yeah.
All right, there's a throw.
You see Punk there preemptively V-reversaling.
I mean, once he gets more into the set, that's going to be big damage here, and there's not going to be a counter. He has to firm this, yeah. The V-reversal. Still got closed out there. And the thing is as well, obviously there might be a lack of matchup experience or practice on the EndingWalker's end, but I know this kid goes in the lab and he sorts things out to a meticulous team. Drop, get a big punish here into the EX Psycho Splash. And he's not going for the extended damage either. Just staying close. Alright, just trying to find that range where standing fierce will whiff, but Punk always makes sure most of his buttons connect.
I'm looking for the whiff punish on the flicker with the fierce. Nice whiff punish of EndingWalker there though, the meaty roundhouse. Gets caught low and it's activation time.
Oh, okay, whiff throw. That's a nice little setup there to get another grab. He's trying to bait Punk into jumping forward. A lot of people, he catches people with that. Psycho Knuckle. Good damage here, and the V-shift, no V-break though. Goes back to neutral. This is looking amazing from both players right now. Getting to forward throw. If a low connects, he may be able to cancel into super. Guard break.
He's got to take all of this pressure, and he's got bar for the plus frames. Guard break again. Yeah, he finally does open him up.
I think he tried to super. I think he tried to super.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's the only other option, because there are one or two strings where you try and jump, but you're doing a reaction, and then the Ultra Snatcher just catches you and he gets the full combo. But I think he did try to super there. Didn't want to take his chances, but unfortunately, no dice. EndingWalker takes game one here against Punk, and he's struggling to open his can. Okay, done it eventually.
The 0 calorie power up. Here we go.
Alright, here we go. Alright, starting to implement Snipe Kick instead. A good poke. It's obviously got a lot more recovery than it did before.
Oh, that's an interesting trade.
A lot of characters get decent trade combos from Flicker, if you get the timing right.
There you go. He's ready this time.
Wait, alright. Psycho Knuckles out of there, and the backdash as well. You're looking at characters that got two of the best backdashes in the game still.
Oh, bro, at least Ed's backdash isn't like it was, because that was like a teleport.
Oh, yeah, basically.
Wait, oh, nice.
No!
That
could be -7 instead. Yes! Good punish there from EndingWalker. Because the frames on that have changed. Gets the throw, walk up, crouch fierce. Yeah. Play it safe here as well. Another throw. No medium for.
Oh my god, he does get open. And Punk spent that whole time just holding that. The issue is her V reversal, I think, against the EX fireball pressure.
Yeah.
It's not helping her.
He recovers in time to get a full confirm from the crouching medium punch. And if he has the extra mana, he converts into flicker. Is that throw? Oh, lovely back dash.
Yeah, he does get the punish that time.
Good damage here into the Parabellum. Good challenge there as well. Got Ed trapped in the corner at the moment. Throws out that hard kick, just hoping for that crush counter, but a hit will work either way. That anti-air stand medium kick, so good. So clean. Look at that.
Just keep throwing it out until it works. Side switch, no, he blocks it.
And then
it's caught low, let's go for a ride. It's looking very uphill, but there's the crush counter. To the corner, that was so meaty, oh my god.
And he didn't cancel into super because he didn't think it had killed it, Punk. Activates, he has to take all of this. But what's the choice going to be? They're going to take. Wait a minute. I don't know what he's going to do. He's going to be one bind into super. Or if he can get some sort of counter hit button into Parabellum. That could have countered into super as well, actually. Yeah, he had to. He had to.
And that, you're saying that's what he was looking for in the fight, yeah.
But he done that in a string, and now, and here's the thing as well, when he's guard breaking, he does. Sometimes he doesn't think people are going to do super. They will do it. If that is what their only choice is, they will do it. Okay, just a couple of whiff buttons at the moment, trying to regain that ground, waiting for flicker to whiff, waiting for snipe kick to whiff. Too far. There you go. That Kara flicker paying so much dividends for EndingWalker at the moment, and he's already got the bar built for the conversion if he needs it. There it is. Yeah, that's it. This is so difficult. When you're so not used to it, you look for flicker, you walk close enough, and he gets the crouching jab to connect. He just cancels that anyway. Yeah, see?
Throw.
There's the throw you're looking for. Look at pressure again. Really wants to...
Oh, wow. Just wasn't ready.
No.
Awkward angle.
Activate speed trigger. Right, he's got no choice but try and make some comeback here. And that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, EndingWalker is 2-0 up in winners final against Punk with Ed. After defeating Mr. Crimson 3-1 in winners semi-final. This young man.
Okay, anti-air Psycho Splash. You gotta be very careful with Colleen's jump. It's a very slow jump, and Psycho Splash has got an incredibly high hitbox. So it's almost guaranteed that it'll anti-air a character like Colleen. Still gets hit with the flicker. But you know, throughout this match, EndingWalker's kept it extremely simple, you know? Nothing super fancy. If you can't deal with the, you know, like Gear 1, why switch away from it? Let's count them.
Go for the reset. Punk doesn't bite. Plus frames. Catches him low. One more guess. Oh, he didn't get the meaty time in there, and Punk able to interrupt. No, the sweep.
Okay, he didn't have any bar, so he didn't fully connect. And then here becomes the snipe kick activation into the Frost Spear. Gets the throw. Can he get another one? Woo! He was looking. He was looking for it.
Set point for EndingWalker.
Damn. Logan, he's completely dominating in this set right now. What a turnaround for what we saw a couple of months ago at Versus Fighting. He's got CA available as well, but again.
Nice interruption with the light. And this damage just piling up. Nice convert off the low.
Looking for the knockdown.
Corner carry on that juggle as well. Ridiculous.
All right, he's out of there. Going to go for the side swap into the Silver Edge. Crush counter. Go too far. Oh, you're lucky saving grace. Nancio crouching fist. And it's better now because he's got a better hitbox. Hit the V-trigger too.
Yeah, he has to take this pressure.
Oh no,
and this is the problem. You start using your V gauge.
Watch out for the throw. Watch out for the throw.
Oh, he takes it. He's still got one goal.
Oh, he could have. He might be able to punch that. He has to spear. He's looking for a spear. But he's, yeah, he has to go. Oh, I think he's looking for the spear.
God.
Oh, man.
And EndingWalker books his place in Grand Finals. He has already guaranteed a better finish at UFA than he got at Versus Fighting, because he will be in the top 2 as he exits the stage. This young prodigy right now is looking unstoppable. He has dispatched Mr. Crimson and Punk, the two favorites here at UFA on his path of destruction that has run for the last 6 months here in Europe.
Man, look, if you go and look at his results, especially on the FG Combo website, all you just see is gold stars.
Yeah.
His results, the vast majority of them. I think there was like 2 or 3 bronze and silvers there. But from start to finish, he was literally hitting the ground running, made sure he stayed as oppressive as can be, and he made it so difficult. A couple of mishaps on Punk's end because he did try and do something, but what's that to an Ed player? Hey, don't matter. You're going to give me unscaled damage there into a high damaging combo.
It's such a difficult meta game as well because, you know, you literally can't use your V-gauge because he's going to activate and then you're going to have to take 5 guesses in a row. Here we go, look at that. And now that's obviously, you know, he's at +2. You're taking a huge gamble on that super there, but especially with Colleen's V-reversal in that situation. But anyone's V-reversal in a lot of those situations is very difficult for them to deal with.
The thing is, with Colleen and Rashid and those kind of V-reversals, it's worse because obviously it's a roll and there's more recovery than the strikes. The strikes, at least, it'll knock him down and push him away. On block, it gives you a little bit of space to work with.
But he's so good at reacting to those V-reversals as well with the EX. Obviously, you can't V-reversal the V-trigger because it's a guard crush mob.
Yeah.
What's the mechanic called on that? It's obviously not a guard crush.
Well, I think it's just called guard break.
Yeah,
I literally think it's called a guard break. But the thing is, as well, it was just unfortunate there for Punk. But as you can see, this is how the bracket is looking right now. Only dropping 1 game in the winner's side of this top 8 thus far. EndingWalker sitting pretty in that grand final winner's side.
I can't believe that run. Against Punk and Mr. Crimson, 2 of the best players in the world, he dropped 1 game. What an incredible performance.
And he can still end off in a high here. As Logan said, just to reiterate, he's really done better than versus fighting. But he's looking, and he tweeted this months ago, he's looking to take the gold here at UFA.
Yeah.
And this is going to be fantastic to see. But you know what? Enough about our opinions. We got to swing it over back to the analyst desk and hear what Cola, Liv, and Veggie have to say about these last couple of matches.
I can't believe it.
Oh. Okay. Okay, I can't hear him.
Super Stack at his first biggest offline tournament, I should say, on PC for Street Fighter V. Bro, I don't even know. Yo, talk to me.
I think biggest and PC are keywords here because he ran into Punk right in versus fighting and Punk stopped him with the call-in. But he has had time to adapt to that set. Look at what he's doing, and he's improved a lot, even like the last 3 weeks, because he's always improving, and he's in that age where he's learning super fast. He's a super smart kid, and he has a character that not everyone plays, and he's definitely the best Ed in the world. Who knows? He might be the best. He's making a case for coming into the. I'm not gonna say it yet. Okay, he might be the best. Like he's showing, he might be the best. I can't say it. He might be the best player in the world right now. He's making a case for it.
He might be the best traveling player right now because I'm not talking about Japan. I'm not taking the risk. But
they're not ready.
I might be the best traveling player so far. This is true, guys. Glad to be here with you guys.
Of course. Take up another mic.
It's a good point. Good point.
Say, Cola, talk to me about
Elias Snake. I'm here.
What's up?
I'm great, bro. I'm great. I was commentating, Street Fighter V in French. Broke my voice, left it all out there. But I had the best time, and now I'm watching the birth of a champion. This is what we're witnessing here, the birth of a champion. And it's crazy because, as I said to you guys when we were watching the match here, he's bringing online play gimmicks on the main stage, and it really works.
but for me, what he's doing, which is great, is that he's using a lot of things that you can't stop, but he is rotating so well, and he's so aware of how he thinks the opponent is going to respond to his last action and bringing a new, and very few times he's actually stopped when he's bringing that fake option. It's real because he knows there's so many options, they're not ready. He's overwhelming, kind of like AngryBird sometimes. We saw some whip punishes on call-in from Ed. That was amazing. I saw him do walk-up crouch medium kick against call-in crouch medium kick into the punish. They say Ed can't whip punish, but EndingWalker Ed can whip punish.
That's wild. And I'll tell you one thing. I feel like this could propel him past that breaking zone. I feel like people have already said that he's there in terms of how dominant he is, winning those World Warrior tournaments. 5 out of 5, just winning them, winning salt mines with stacked-ass players that are out there. I'm going to be real, when you have like some Mr. Crimson, you have like some Problem X, and you are smoking them, That's a statement in of itself. You come offline on PC, no more excuses, no nothing or whatever, and you have that same sort of play style, same sort of confidence in your play. And you come through like that today, and to see him in Winterside, it's some people out there are like, I expected that. It kind of makes sense. It's not over though. It's not over though, because we still have some other players that could come through in the cut, in the loser side of the grand finals. Who might you pick to fight him again?
Who I think could fight him the best?
Yes. Who you think could? Out of the players that we have left,
honestly, all of them, man.
All of them.
You know.
You said Phenom?
No. I think AngryBird is the best opportunity to beat EndingWalker right now.
Okay.
I wouldn't say that. I think, my opinion,
yeah,
Punk wants his revenge. I really think Punk wants his revenge. Because if not, we're going to get, a Twitter dance, which going to be funny. But in any case, no, what I want to say is that EndingWalker is playing like he's got nothing to lose, which is crazy because he's on the main stage.
Yeah.
And still, he's only 16, so, he's going to see so many more main stages as it goes on. But here we have, AngryBird. He's destroyed Valmaster yesterday. He's just destroyed him in the worst kind of ways.
That was yesterday's Valmaster.
Yeah.
I know.
And he did laugh. We saw that laughing against Big Bird. So that's going to be a very interesting match.
Yes, of course. But Big Bird and AngryBird, they do not play the same. Although they use the same character, they do not play the same at all.
Different.
So now it's the real question. It's how Valmaster, which is really supported by the French crowd here, so it makes a difference. How is he going to adapt and to introduce new things and new tech? Because obviously AngryBird, he's playing out as man, okay?
Right.
But he got destroyed by EndingWalker. Remember that. He already lost. The same way Punk lost. So at this moment, right now, there's no clue on who can stop him.
I think I want to see Punk with a different character. I'm not going to make excuses. He got washed. He got cleaned up. It was all detergent, all up the soap up with that stuff. But I'll tell you one thing. I want to see him with a character that maybe can deal with some of these flickers a little bit better, maybe a little more confidence. We see a Punk playing a Colleen that was maybe from last season, and there's not much off of V-Bar usage. We didn't really see much V-Trigger shenanigans and stuff like that. Even though she doesn't really have it, she's using V-Trigger to put you in the corner. We didn't really see that consistently, or that V-Bar used for anything else besides V-Shift and stuff like that. And we've had conversations. We've all had conversations about how to deal with EndingWalker. That's how Twitter talks, and how we have talked out here. Right? Like, how do you deal with this? Well, you just simply do this, whatever. It's easier said than done in a situation where you play that cat, where he's rotating those options like you pointed out. So I want to see him with a different character. What character? I almost want to say, even though he doesn't have the matchup knowledge, I want to say Luke. I want to say Luke would be a better pick.
I was going your way. I was going your way. Luke,
I think Luke is very powerful, but you need the experience as well, because Eddie's a different kind of character. You need to have what can answer these options, and I think he has most experience with Colleen. But I also do want to touch on the set with Valmaster against Mr. Crimson, because Valmaster has notoriously,
we're going to talk about that.
It's been notoriously losing to Dalsim, or Mr. Crimson to Dalsim, and he's been very disheartened about this matchup and frustrated. But we saw today he brought out new stuff that gave him 2 games with Chun. Mr. Crimson caught on to the new stuff that gave him 2 games with Dalsim, and Valmaster just put it all on the table. He had some new stuff with Menat maybe, or played out of his mind, and he's just like, what? You know what? 1 game, I can do it.
Let me light my way.
Let me just do the new stuff.
Crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy because it's exactly what you said. I mean, at 2-all, this is poker time. Put it on the table. Winner or loser, they know,
you know,
it's
anyway.
over. It's 51.
Go for it.
I mean, and coming back with Menat, who, I mean, he did not play Menat online lately. He's been playing all over Soul Mines and everything, you know, and he never, ever went with Menat out there. So coming up with Menat, it's a huge surprise, and in the end, it was so clutch. So clutch.
By hits, by little bits and differences.
But you know what was the most impressive things that I think Valmaster was doing?
What's that?
Most people, they just crouch block most of the time against Dalsim. But Valmaster really, he got that one crush with back heavy punch with Chun, and he knew that Mr. Crimson was now scared, and he wasn't afraid to walk. He was walking a good 2-3 seconds
that's true.
and got space back. And that was the thing that Mr. Crimson needed to readapt to. Like, how can I deal with him being so confident and also pressing at my timing? And he also did that at the end with Menat. You could see him walk up a lot. You said it was a crazy walk up.
I know.
I know.
He knew
because he's waiting for something, and instead of trying to interrupt, He just walked up. He took his time. That was the
I
new
like
stuff.
that.
Some of the new stuff.
I like that energy of having that confidence, and that confidence in that walk-up, that confidence in the confirms that you're starting to have. Even previously when he was fighting Big Bird, shows me that it's a different Valmaster we saw yesterday who was dropping stuff, wasn't hit confirming crouch V to kick. Obviously not going to be 100% all the time with your hit confirms. Sometimes you're setting up shot for later on, but this time he was on point, on duty, confirming most of it, and dealing with a character that does not do well against Sim. And even Banat does not do well against Sim overall.
In the end.
He found his answers, and I like that we're seeing in Street Fighter V, in a lot of these games, it's not just about what's on paper. It's about how you play against the other person's playstyle. It's not just this character beats this character and yada yada. You know what? I'm done talking. It's time to get to the fights. We're gonna throw it to a quick break. We will return. More Street Fighter V UFA coming your way.
Stay tuned.
Oh, I think. Oh.
Welcome back. Thank you very much for joining us at UFA 2022. We are approaching the end of this incredible top 8, and EndingWalker is in the driving seat in grand finals on the winner's side. He has successfully managed to transfer his unbelievable win streak in online competition. Shout out to Ritas on the Salt Mine League. I think he's won 14 back-to-back, I think it is.
Yeah, before Kainu ended it.
Yeah.
With the Dan. But yeah, I think it was...
14 events back-to-back, Dan ending. Imagine that. Who ended his win streak? It was Dan. It's backwards day. But he's brought it here to UFA, his second offline event ever. And he's in grand finals on winner's side. It's incredible. He's already beaten his placing at Versus Fighting, where he finished 3rd. He fell to Punk there. He managed to defeat Punk in emphatic fashion, 3 games straight. And we are already
in the game,
in our losers semi-final. So
there you go.
No room for introductions.
No build-up. Just straight GG's. Now, yeah, okay, this was a complete mauling yesterday. First to 2 environment to qualify for the top 8, but already a colossal improvement here from Valmaster. He's taking down one of the birds in there, Rashid. He's looking to repeat that performance and maybe keep up the win streak as well. Gets the forward throw here, does AngryBird. Spinning bird kick just to avoid that mix-up.
Activation stations, and he doesn't respect the plus frames, just blast straight through. He wants that corner control. And again, Valmaster, we saw him reaching one too many times against Crimson. Yeah. Managed to still get the win there, but AngryBird closes out the round.
And this is what's going to be tricky, similar to the 4 fills situation as well. Valmaster's going to be looking to do back hard kick or try and react. He's probably going to have to meet Rashid in the air, but it's super difficult to do so when he's activating the V-Trigger 2. Gets a counter hit, standing medium kick. And he goes for the delayed jab, gets the stun. Is he going to spend the bar to get the round? I think he will. No, he won't. Playing it safe. Allows AngryBird to make a comeback of some way, but he gets a stand spin. And closes that round out with a perfect, with the meter to spare as well, if he wants to spend it early.
Yeah, what a statement that is, getting a perfect and coming out the round with 3 bars.
Oh no!
Oh, drops the combo.
Was that too far? Was that too late of a cancel? What
I'm not sure, he dashed forward.
Yeah.
Should have been okay. There's the V-shift, goes for the break. And there's the air-to-air, see? It is possible to deal with it.
Right, yeah, that's hard to catch. He does that on with animation.
Yeah,
or
he's so good. He's so good at getting out of the corner. I have to say, AngryBird. Wow, the frame kill, crash fierce into the stand fierce.
Oh no!
Walks back and gets caught in front.
Gotta go for a throw bait there, but Valmaster not biting. Still has V-Trigger to activate. Good block on the side push. And then stays in front. He's gonna catch everyone with that. He's not dead yet though. Good blocks. He can't throw out
again!
That's what it is. That's how he overwhelmed him.
One too many times.
Yeah, that's how he overwhelmed him. And again, you've been talking about this for years on end with how people are naturally programmed. As soon as they see it jump, they just go and anti it. He tried to walk under, and the eagle spike worked. But are you going to allow that extra guess, that extra mix-up? Are you going to mentally tell yourself that? That's difficult to do. Low forward. And again, just jumping off the wall, mixing up the options, crush counter.
Finally does catch him with that. The little delay with the eagle spike causes the background out of the whip. And now he's being carried all the way back towards the corner. The back throw, though.
Go forward into the Hyaku, and that's not going to kill, so he might do the whole thing anyway. No, just a reset.
Hey, finally.
He's taking the fight to him in the skies.
That's right. Sky's protected, but we're in France, not Russia. Nice whip punish on the forward medium.
And a wake-up immediate throw there from AngryBird.
Oh, gets caught, and that's the corner again.
Straight to the net. Just wait. Check their lovely buttons from... Oh, no!
Blesses the dome.
Wow. Oh,
no, that's
so fortunate. Yeah.
That's hella fortunate. That should have been the round.
Oh, he's still alive here.
Valmaster is going to make the most of this gift. Where's the activation?
There's one throw. No activation just yet. Is he waiting for him?
There we go.
That's it.
Thanks for playing. 1-1, and the crowd making some noise now. Valmaster levels it up.
Wow. And this is it, right? Because he's been able to counter, almost completely negate the aerial approach from AngryBird in the corner. It completely shifted this game. And AngryBird, again, with that swift adaptation, he's already got plan B, plan C, all those contingency plans to keep himself in this dogfight. The next thing he has to try and get past is the eagle spike.
I mean, it just really makes a difference when you're not giving him free plus frame pressure in the corner over and over and over again. Free escapes out the corner over and over. It really makes a big difference. There's the cross up though, catches that crowd's fizz.
All right, good jab check there. Goes for the forward medium punch, but almost.
Little challenge there. Punish, gonna get the punish, and it does link this time.
All right, delayed pressure again. Sweep activate. He might have to eagle spike his way out of the corner. Oy.
Oh, catches the V-shift. Not with a big punish, but he'll take that. The corner carry is all important. V-reversal. Gets caught by the spike.
Watch out.
One more.
Delayed. Yeah, and he took a risk there. That's safe on block, but I think he tried to backdash. Because that is safe on block, that airborne eagle spike, when it's amplified in the V-trigger 2. Still managed to save his meter though, Logan.
Yeah.
Okay, well, one shot, there's one. And again, head switch up.
Wow, that was an interesting angle.
Yeah, almost got him though. I don't think he was expecting it to completely whip in his face. I don't think it was intended, it just wasn't aware of the spacing.
Meets him in the air again. Underneath, but no, that was a bad conversion.
Side swap into the spinning mixer for the end of the combo. Spinning Berkey out of there. Good air to air. Nice frame trap. Ending it with a forward medium punch, closing it out. Their meter is tantamount to one another. Let's see if AngryBird's going to run over him from the start, or is he going to wait a little bit? This is throw. He's got to be careful, yeah. Do you know what? I like that he cancelled that.
Air again, and now he's put him back in the corner.
Hold on. Eagle spike, yeah, he tried to get out.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it ricochets. It's not the amplified version where he goes straight through.
Yeah, he wasn't ready for it. Nice over the fireborn out as well.
Oh, no! I have not seen him do that in months. Damn, that was unfortunate.
So reliable with that. And he's thrown all of that bar away and thrown away his screen positioning. The air-to-air again. At least Valmaster is very proficient with that. The enhanced fireball.
Nothing to defend himself.
Oh,
nothing to... Yeah, look, he's scratching his head. He's done it again. Oh, no. And this is it. That's why it's so mentally over... Yeah, look, he's cursing. It's mentally overwhelming. You don't know if he's going to do the wall jump. Then there's the 3 layers from the wall jump.
You literally, as soon as he enters the air, you have to hold up, back, and a light button. You have to do it. And it's so difficult to maintain that concentration, along with everything else Rashid can do to you in the corner.
Yeah, damn, this guy piles on that mental pressure. That mental stack is what we call it in the FGC. I know, you know what, he's been playing fine in most aspects of this matchup. It's just when that V-trigger's activated, you know. All right, he's looking to get another perfect here. He's not going to be quite a perfect instant stop.
Oh, it is, and what an answer! The crowd likes that.
See if he can do it, though. Keep it up, because every time he got a perfect, or every time he got a round up,
Nice with punish on the crash piece again. EX legs, but back throw.
Immediate back throw at that. Whirlwind shot. Block. Here comes the wall jump.
Wow.
He's going to wall jump again in a minute. Oh, good check. Ooh.
Lovely little defensive shimmy.
Nice pressure being applied. Here's Kokoka just to regain ground in neutral, but that V-trigger's out. Jumps. Yeah, he got him again. He got him again. That looks too quick, Logan. That looks way too quick. Right,
it's like when he's in V-trigger, he's got a, he's dead. It's like when he's in V-trigger, he's got a free version of Ibuki's kunai released at all times.
I mean, it rapidly depletes the gauge quickly, but he's doing it near the corner. Yeah. That's the most important part.
Again, the whip punish on the crash face comes out.
Back throw there, gaining that control in the neutral. Dash up, back throw again. Is he going to run up and throw again? Is he going to meaty nail assault? He didn't. He's doing that because if he cancels his -6, he can punish. Good crush counter. Oh, no punish, okay.
He went for the back roundhouse there, expecting the instant back throw again, but AngryBird just chilling, crouch blocking. Wow.
This is such a nuisance to deal with. What a nightmare for Valmaster is right now, but he can still stay in this fight. Another throw break. Good block. +4 on block. Pressure being applied.
Jumps out of the
Watch out for Eagle Spike. Oh
nice,
no, that's it. No, no. Why did he just do 2 back rounders? That's too far. Oh no, he still got a chance, Logan. He's still got a chance. Blocks. Takes 1 throw. Anyway, he's out of there.
That's it. And we're all level at 2-2. The crowd is on their feet. We're going to a 5th and final game here in losers semis.
Damn, do you know what?
France is still in it.
He always felt to me, 2/3 of that match, he felt like he was on the back pedal. Like, it didn't look like he was supposed to win that, but he did. He's clutched it. It's 2 apiece. And I can hear the crowd roaring for Valmaster in the background at the moment, but AngryBird is making sure that noise is null and void to him, completely drowning it out and focusing on his game. Jimmy. Full combo into the light spinning bird kick. Can he get another throw? He's trying to jump. He's out of there. Activate. There you go. This is where regular jumps are going to start working, Logan, and they're going to pay dividends for him really well. There's 1 throw. Watch out for spinning bird kick.
Safe, but still minus. Off the wall again, and
he can't keep up. Oh, he did. He just about did. That's going to be the round, Logan.
And we're going to a set point here for Valmaster.
Has he figured it out? Has he let AngryBird exhaust all of the offensive options? Is he going to let him overextend and try and catch a back?
Well, that was all off of the interruption at minus frames with a crouch and light kick. Not sure if he caught AngryBird trying to walk back.
Oh, whip punish there, but it wasn't a counter hit. Otherwise, that would have comboed there, taking him straight to the corner.
Nice air-to-air again.
What a turnaround from yesterday.
Oh, wow. We haven't seen that really happen very often. AngryBird changing up his offense, but Valmaster changing up his defense as well. Gets punch counted on the way back. That's stun building up. 1 more guess will be it.
Oh, activate safely. That is one of the best activations in the game. A throw tech. Can he escape? Oh no, this could be big damage here, Logan. No activation yet. And he got him. That's going to be a full combo. That's dead.
Oh no, he didn't get anything to follow up, but he dodged him in that time.
This is big. Winner of this fight, Punk. Last game, last round. AngryBird has the advantage right now because of the meter on his side. But Valmaster's been checking those ES whirlwind shots. So it's got to be a different approach here. Sam Fierce taking it to the face. That's going to be a full combo. It's going to be a delay. Spinning mixer. Someone's going to crack eventually. Is he going to nail assault his way in? The reversal, playing it safe. The jump away. And oh, if he'd done that a little bit later, that would have been a full conversion there.
Nice challenge. The crowd, every hit, the crowd is making noise.
Spinning mixer might be coming. I don't know when it's going to come though.
One more touch. Oh, there's the activation though.
To back throw, Logan. He's in chip territory. Jumps off the wall. Any mistake here from AngryBird? That's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah, and he blocked it. He blocked it. Yeah, that's it.
And Valmaster has eliminated AngryBird. The crowd loves it.
That was a fantastic display. What a difference a certain amount of time does when you do your homework and you ruminate over things. Valmaster going from 2-0 in a first to 2 yesterday in the top 16 to a 3-2 last game, last round, clutching it out against AngryBird here.
What a day Valmaster is having.
Yeah, and he's done this all the way from losers round 1.
Yep, incredible stuff, incredible stuff. It's been a huge turnaround. I mean, if EndingWalker wasn't putting up the results that he's putting up, I'd be saying, you know, Valmaster, MVP of the day. But, you know, this shows the caliber of the competition here. And I'm going to hold my hands up. Remember at the start of the top 5? Sorry, the start of the top 8, I said, you know what, I think there's about 5 players I think that can win it.
Okay.
And 3 that are very good.
Yeah.
There's only one of those 5 players left in the bracket still.
I mean, look, you've still got them. I did say I've got EndingWalker and AngryBird on that list, so at least 2 of my picks are there.
And it just shows you the level of competition we're at the moment. What an amazing top 8. What a beautiful state competitive Street Fighter 5 is at. Some of these guys are turning out unbelievable performances month on month, and having them, you know, here together, this international competition, this is what it's all about.
Indeed it is, and now Valmaster remains in the hot seat. That definitely gave him a headache, I'm not going to lie about that, and that probably gave him the jump scare he didn't want today. But he's in the losers final going up against Punk now. Punk was in the crowd, he was watching, probably very attentive towards certain habits and certain traits Valmaster may have done just in Street Fighter 5 in general, nothing for Rashid specific. I don't think these guys have played each other. Let me go and...
I mean, Valmaster has not been active outside of pretty much online competition and Street Fighter League for the duration of Street Fighter 5.
Yeah.
So I'll be very surprised if there's any head-to-head between them.
No.
0.
Yeah, absolutely 0. I had a feeling this wouldn't be the case because I think we would have remembered at some point. But yes, nothing between those 2 in terms of competitive play. And obviously they were playing in the lockdown era, so you're going to be region locked anyway for, you know, obvious reasons.
And that's why these events are so exciting now, is seeing some of these matchups for, you know, the first, second, third time. There's no long history. We're building new storylines.
Indeed we are, and remember, both of these guys, they were part of their respective, or they are part of their respective SFL EUs, and I saw Cammy. I didn't see Luke. I saw Cammy. Interesting choice here. I'd love to know his philosophy behind picking Cammy against Chun-Li.
Okay.
This ain't grand final.
Well, this is definitely not grand finals. This is Punk versus Valmaster in losers finals for those people working at home.
Gonna get that change for you.
Punk on player 1 side, of course.
Oh, okay. Looking for that whip activation. Oh, yeah. Has that lost its projectile invincibility? Not as much as the EX version. I can't remember the V-Trigger version, dude. He's already got no V-Trigger left. All right, just trying to catch a button there. Maybe a medium or something. Poorly spaced dive kick there from Punk. And the block. That's going to be the round.
There we go. Oh, no, he's got the link.
Still got a fighting chance here. He may be able to get a second V-Trigger, Logan. There it is. Activate it raw. He's going to be super ready for this at the moment. Just waiting for that dive kick. There it is, and a
the back dash is a really good answer.
Yeah.
The back dash is a really good answer.
But only mid-screen, though.
Yes.
Corner, not a good idea. Mid-screen, all right, we may be able to get away with it.
Corner, you got to hold up forward and pray, but...
Maybe block is the same as ours in that scenario, but... All right, just slowly walking in on that space, trying to get in range of punishing a medium, maybe. And remember, one of the changes Cammy has to use now when it comes to doing crouch media kick and spiraler, she's got to go for the medium one at max range. If it's closer, she can go for the heavy one because it does more damage. So they changed the damage properties on the heavy spiraler. Even more incentive to use different versions. Uh-oh.
All right, this is a big opening here. Yes, the frame trap doesn't matter. Let it rip. He's still got all of the meter as well.
Oh, can he confirm? He couldn't get the full activation into a V-Trigger there. Stays in front. Okay.
Valmaster taking the first game. And again, just showing really good patience. He's just refusing to get opened up easily, and Punk's having to spend a lot of resources. He's having to make hard reads as well. That V-Trigger DP on Wake Up is what switched that round. But Valmaster able to still maintain his peace of mind. Is he swapping back?
He went to character select. Yeah, I found it a very strange and unusual pick there. But again, if anyone would know why they're picking a character, it will be Punk. Maybe you see something in the Chun-Li matchup, Chun-Li Cammy matchup that the rest of us don't. He's taking the mic. I know he is.
Valmaster chuckled there.
Yeah, he knows.
Okay.
All right. And again, no time to prepare, but this is probably what he was expecting if he was to encounter Punk throughout the entire weekend. So we will be seeing Luke versus Chun-Li. I reckon he wants to stay in range, so he blocks Sandblaster instead of dealing with it from full screen, because I don't think Chun-Li has a solid answer outside of CA.
No.
I think Hazanchi will do anything for you, really, unless it's a hard read. You don't want to be taking the chip damage from Sandblaster for too long. Obviously, it got reduced from 10 chip damage to 8. It still adds up, though. There you go. Yeah, it looks like he wants to play close. Like fire with fire if he has to.
Yeah.
I'm very curious to see if Punk will do like a counter hit. Oh, sorry,
he's trying to walk into range and do the roundhouse to try and interrupt the startup.
Yeah.
That cross counter.
Yeah, you're already losing the fireball war, so walk and block, take the time you need, stand hard kick. And as well, something that's interesting, punish. Oh, unfortunate there. I'll get to my point shortly. Me too. Pressure being applied, there's a hard kick again, no cross counter though.
I'm amazed that he's thrown the button this many times and he hasn't cross countered it yet, like just by luck.
All right, there's a low.
Valmaster pulling ahead.
So one thing that's interesting is I think stand hard kick does either 80 or 90 damage, right? You can get a straight hit and then you can kind of play the blocking game against Luke, because 8 chip damage from a projectile adds up over time. But then you'll be able to do a lot more things in those interactions before he was able to reduce that deficit. It's clean jumping earlier though, Valmaster. That fist, that stun's racking up hard, Logan.
Nice, double dash gets checked and there's the... He's still... That stun is now making its way down, and so is Chun-Li's life bar.
Oh dear, not looking good here. Punk's almost exhausted the resources. Frame trap. I think he's trying to beat it.
The button,
All right, there we go. Counter hit, that's it. That's going to be the stun. And he's got B-skill too, but this should be able to kill anyway. He should be able to do it. He's got it? Yes.
Yeah, he had DP after that.
There we go. Combo was not even complete. One more special move to add to the pile. Let's see if he spends TA early. No forward, no confirm there from Valmaster. Almost. He's standing hard kick. Okay, just trying to keep him caged in this corner. No jump will count, but he can't rely on Sandblaster now. Not with the CA option available. Counter hit. That could have been a CA as well if he wanted to get a substantial life lead. He can get these hits, but... Reversal. There's a counter poke there again.
Nice.
No full combos here, just been anti-airs and straight hits, really. Oof. And he's going to spend it. He will spend it indeed. And this should be guess for the game. Are you going to do a throw? He's going to play it safe.
Yeah, just goes for the meeting and backs off. Oh, he gets caught. There's the shoulder.
Regular throw.
No wake-up options at the moment for Valmaster. He hasn't got any bar at all.
All right, pressure being applied slowly, putting him in the corner. He's completely trapped there. He's got him ensnared, but... that's what he needed. That's exactly what he needed.
But I like this loop pick.
Yeah, much better.
Loop pick's looking good.
I don't know if he done it from the start. I had that extra game to work with. But yeah, I see. He doesn't know. Yeah, he doesn't know. He's not sure how to tackle this with all these characters. I mean, he could try fight fire and fire, go with the mirror match here if he really wanted to pick his Chun-Li. I know he dabbles with the Kali. I remember his Lucia.
I like the loop pick. I thought that was...
I see, I mentioned it, and he's hovering over it, Logan. He's hovering over it. There, and I told you, there you go. He could give it a go, and that's exactly what he's going to do.
Valmaster is wryly smiling at the screen. There you go.
This is what he's going to do.
Now the thing is, Valmaster has a lot of experience in the Chun-Li mirror match.
Yes, in tournament level especially.
Yep.
Courtesy of TKR. That's the TKO. I think he practices his Killsy's Chun-Li as well when Killsy's tried it, so he's not foreign to the mirror match. Jumps in. Protect as well. And again, similar to when he was playing against Phenom earlier today, right? It's Battle of the Fundamentals, because you got the exact same tool set, so we'll see how it pans out for him. No anti-air though. That might let him down in some areas of this match.
Completely mirrored V system options as well. Punk using V skill 1, V trigger 2.
That is right, yes. There we go.
The opposite of Valmaster, of course. Loving that V trigger 1. And the V skill 2, so intrinsic to his gameplay.
Yeah. Pressure being applied here. Tremendous life lead. Looking to be reduced here, straight to the corner, goes for a reset. Okay, marvelous display of defense and patience in the neutral here from Punk. One big hit will do it. One big hit will do it. Oh, okay. Throw is stacking up. I don't know what's going to happen here.
Punk has got a lot of resources available, a lot of resources.
And the thing is, he can't even do V-Trigger activate to slow down time against Fireball, Oh no! Oh, damn, meticulous spacing there from Valmaster. Unfortunate there, slight miscalculation from Punk, and that puts Valmaster at set point here in this losers final. And he gets it back with a stand fist into CA. Gonna get that early lead. He's gonna be considerate, but jumps in, almost. Maybe if he'd done that a little bit earlier, the jumping hard kick would have connected. Arching Fierce, that is plus a block. I forget that they made that change. Stand Fierce again. All right, there you go. Gets the low forward into the activation here. Gonna end the combo with a reset into the throw, but Punk was well aware of that.
Crush counter, so we're gonna go to the corner.
All right, that was heavily scaled, but throw gonna take the game there. No meters spent. Obviously looking long term. Looking to utilize it in this round here. Again, still set point for your boy Valmaster. The home crowd are loving this. Every hit is gonna count, and it's gonna hurt big. Just waiting for that Mia to build crush counter there. Walked into it. That is such a nightmare of a button.
This is a big life lead here for Valmaster at set point. And Punk has tried everything.
Oh, yeah, that's what they needed. Rotate. Right, one more stand fierce. Counter hit forward, medium punch.
Oh, he's got his own.
Okay, throw. He's going to build on this. No shimmy there. Watch out for the fierce. Yeah, and you got to be careful of that as well, because she can interrupt that with super.
Right, and that's going to be it.
Yeah, that's done.
Valmaster has eliminated Punk with a 3-0 score. And we are going to see the Parisian defend home turf in grand finals against EndingWalker. What a result for Valmaster this Sunday. It's been a completely different story for him.
It has indeed. Sometimes I do look at Valmaster as a slow starter that's able to turn this around.
Oh, beautiful.
Fantastic play. And again, you can see it. This is what they like to see at events. And they like their local hero representing in full force. Look like he is going to take a short intermission. They might be doing the grand final approach there, but you know what? This is what's crazy. I kind of like this storyline being built, right? EndingWalker dominating in the winner's side, Valmaster dominating the loser's side. Obviously, a double longer the run there.
Yeah, we said it just before this set happened. You know, if it wasn't for EndingWalker's results, Valmaster would be our MVP of the top 8. So how fitting is it that they are both going to meet in grand finals? Clearly the two most in-form players in the tournament. We didn't get to see the first game highlights, and Punk already switching out to the Luke. It looked like the Luke was doing okay, to be honest with you. There you see closing out the second round to make it 1 round apiece, but it was Valmaster who was able to take it into a 2-0 lead, and Punk pulled out that pink Chun-Li for the mirror match.
Yeah, indeed. 3 characters and none of them could work out there. Unfortunately for Punk, couldn't defend his title here at UFA, finishing in 3rd place. Getting that bronze medal. Well played, good sir. And we hope to see you again soon. But again,
he'll be back. He has a good time.
Oh, yeah, of course, 100%. But this is what it's been all about. And this is it, man. Those optimized conversions, those extended combos into the CA, this is what he properly needs here. Even in those tense moments as well. And great awareness, great focus there from Valmaster. So, I believe this is how the bracket has panned out. If you are just joining us, this is what has transpired today.
Where the hell have you been?
8. Yeah, first of all, where have you been? This is what's transpired in the top 8. Everyone is out of the bracket outside of those 2 near the the upper right of your screen. EndingWalker going up against Valmaster in grand finals. EndingWalker's on the winner's side, Valmaster on the loser's side. Long story short, EndingWalker has to win 3 games. Valmaster has to win 6, but before we build up to that grand final for you, we got to hand it back over to our lovely analysts, get their opinions on things, and get you guys hyped up before we get into this last game of Street Fighter 5.
Bro, what just happened? What just happened? Tell what timeline is this? Punk not in grand finals, AngryBird not in grand finals, Big Bird not in grand finals, EndingWalker, the boy genius, and the hope of France, a Perry himself, Valmaster, grand finals.
You know, Senkola, what I really like to see is, Valmaster's changed up a lot today from yesterday. He's found a lot of answers. So who's to say he hasn't found an answer for EndingWalker as well. Right now, I'm not counting him out, but looking at their history in Salt Mine League online tournaments, it's definitely EndingWalker's game. Yes. But today, I've seen Valmaster bring just enough to clutch out his hard matches or his hard opponents. And watching him against Punk, I was not too surprised because that is Valmaster Chun.
Not surprised.
Yeah, because but we've seen Punk against Kudo, Chun-Li. It's been close, and Valmaster to me is like that next Chun-Li. So I was not too surprised. While of course you saw that Chun mirror pick that was closing in on something, but then you'd have the Menat in the backhand. So
yeah, it's true. What about you?
There's something we got to have in mind. He had this overwhelming win over AngryBird in a extreme fashion, it was so clutch, and he really had to dig down. The crowd was getting hype. I really did my part on this one.
I saw you over the crowd.
Because if you heard someone yelling, it was me. Okay, so and the thing is, getting this confidence, and the support of the crowd, and winning back to back to AngryBird, who's been playing out of his mind.
It was so close.
It was crazy what he was pulling out. And coming up to Punk, there's something you got to know. Is that Punk, we have in France Kills You. And Kills You, he plays mostly, don't get me wrong, but he plays mostly like Punk, and the same characters, Karin. And Colleen also. So in the end, what I'm thinking is that our fellow French Valmaster, he had this kind of a training, if I may say. I'm not comparing shit. He was ready for this kind of play. He's used to it.
Prepared
for it. With the crowd, with the confidence, with the place, the audience, and
that's a lot of weight, but to be able to have that on your back like that and still make moves to still 3-0 someone who has been the most dominant, if not the most dominant, Street Fighter 5 players thus far.
He's been.
That's
Now
we see. Now go back to that dominance. EndingWalker in the EU. Now in every region. Now from not just online, from salt mines and things like that, offline standpoint. That is an actual, literally a genius kid. And I think that when these two play, when these two Titans come through, Valmaster was making these adjustments all the way through loser side after getting dusted by AngryBird, getting that run back in their revenge. When you see EndingWalker, who is comfortably sitting in winner's side, in another victory in his sights that is not shaken, you're going to see some of the best Street Fighter 5 action. But I need to say, I have to ask, who's going to take it?
So what is interesting to see here, Valmaster, when he was playing against AngryBird, all the chaos was going on, but he was still checking dashes. He was still stopping the things that he could react to.
Yes.
Some of it was guesses like, can I air to air? Can I anti-air here? Do I have to guess left, right? That's fine. But when it came to the things that you can react to, he was checking it. And what has EndingWalker been doing exceptionally well? Mixing up the options. People haven't been ready to check what they can check. Is this Valmaster's day? Is this the day where he can just stay calm through all the chaos and check the approaches. If he checks the approaches, he has a chance, but when we see the history, I'm definitely giving it to EndingWalker. But today, though, Valmaster is on something. He's really ready.
He's on something, I do agree. And let's be honest, there's a third player here. A third one.
Who's
and
that?
the crowd.
The crowd.
And it's going to France.
You got an assist over there? Look at that.
France.
Yo, France, I see you.
Yeah.
I see
all of them. And you know, now that they're hyped up, now that they're ready for the fight, now I feel like it's the third player. And EndingWalker, as we said, he's young. He's never played on this kind of stages before. He's never been on a big stage. He's playing online on his sofa, you know? It's not even comparable. Here, the crowd has a major impact and a role to play.
Right.
Is he going to play it? Is it going to support this character, this player? Yes, it will.
No, it will support Valmaster for sure. You can see Valmaster going. But EndingWalker, he's just been singing like this.
Yeah, that's one of those things.
Yeah,
like,
that's true,
I haven't seen his
bro,
face.
like he already got screamed at by other people. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like you've already been on the stage. And for the 3v3, he was very composed. Again, when he got off the stage, he was shaking. I'm not like trying to, out my boy.
This is
but like
different.
anybody's gonna do that. Every champion's gonna do that.
This
but
is
for him to be composed in those situations and be composed despite having the nerves, we've seen that with Phenom. We see that with all your favorite players. Even Punk has been, composed in the face of danger and shaken. And now EndingWalker, we are seeing the possible evolution. If EndingWalker takes this on Twitter, it's going to be fire. Because you know what they're going to say? You know what they're going to say? Is he the best in the U.S.? Is EndingWalker the best on the U.S.? I'm sorry, in the world.
Yeah, in the U.S. They might say that too. He's the best in the U.S. Yeah, he's the best in the U.S. That's for sure. He's definitely the best in the U.S. If he wants to move to the U.S. right now, he would be the best in the U.S. right now. St. Cola.
In any case,
something. He might even be
the best
in the Western Hemisphere
I do want to see him play Phenom, but there's no Phenom. Let's relax. There's no Phenom. Let's relax. We'll see what happens at Capcom Cup, especially if EndingWalker, which he might probably.
I mean, we saw Phenom against Mr. Crimson in Europe. That was Mr. Crimson's. Mr. Crimson is here today. He lost to EndingWalker. So I mean, we have
man's with the A versus B versus C.
Guys,
two matchup.
In any case, EndingWalker has already made history. It's no doubt about it. He made history. Now, the only question that remains, is he going to take it one step further to make it a legend? Or is he going to just launch his career in the fashionest way ever possible? This is the real question here. Because he's facing one of the toughest, really one of the toughest in Europe. The guy's been a top player on Street Fighter 4. He's been a top player on Street Fighter 5.
Right.
He adapted. He's shown how motivated he is. I mean, he came from yesterday. You saw yesterday what happened.
You know what? It's time. It's time. We got a lot of questions, right? Yeah. It's time to find some answers. Let's send them over to
Much love to St. Cola and the other analysts on the desk there. But ladies and gentlemen, it is prime time, grand final time here at UFA 2022. We've had a blast of a top 8 thus far, just concluding the penultimate match. But now it's time for the big bucks. Who will be UFA 2022 champion? And we're in front row seats, baby. Myself, Jammers, alongside Logan Summer, to bring you all the action here. We can speak about this. This looks great. I don't know. I've never seen this video before.
The motivation for me is it doesn't really come from the money because I don't, at the end of the day, I don't really care to play the video game for money. I've been playing video games or fighting games for free pretty much most of my life. I just want to play and just watch people all day. That's what I want to do.
Anybody with a heart, with fighting games doesn't care who you are, what you believe in, We just want to play those damn games.
celebration of fighting games to me. It feels that way, and we all come together to do that. I think fighting games change a lot of our lives.
The fighting game community really, I would say, saved my life.
So if I would have to say FGC changed my life, hell yeah. That's why I'm here today.
There you go, we've been working hard. First hit, the documentary that Reversal has been filming at all the majors you've seen us at this past season. And we're going to be putting that together this year. Can't wait to see that in 2023. Some incredible footage there. Just a taster of what you can expect from that documentary. It's been an incredible year as we return offline and compete. And talking about returning offline, I want to correct our friends there on the analysis desk.
Please.
Because EndingWalker has been on a stage like this before. He's been in front of an even bigger screen than this. The IronMax Cinema in Millennium Point for Versus Fighting, where he played against Punk and lost and finished third. Well, today he's gone one better. At least he's in grand finals now, and he is fighting for the UFA title. And let me tell you, he is not going to be put off by the pressure. You've seen him on the stage. We have the player cameras on at all times. At no point has he looked flustered. At no point has he looked perturbed. He has been supremely confident. He is so comfortable. But Valmaster, he has the entire French community behind him now. The crowd is filling up inside this space. Hello again. I'm sure people would rather see this amazing arena, but hello again. The crowd is filling up. It's grand finals time. Valmaster fighting out of losers, and both of these players have had incredible times today in this top 8. EndingWalker continuing his great form of the last couple of days, but Valmaster has found a new vein of form, and he looks so deadly.
Look, man, these guys have been stupendous from start to finish. If we could hand out 2 MVP awards, I think we would hands down. These guys have
Or we could maybe make them play for the MVP award, which is what we do right now.
And that's what it's going to be here. Now, just to give you guys a bit of context, these guys have been going back and forth. At one point, I believe EndingWalker did change characters because he struggled to deal with Chun-Li until he spoke to Valmaster, asked him for tips, overcome the challenge, and now Valmaster's part of that list where he's like, I can go toe-to-toe. Heck, I can beat him under certain conditions. It's going to be interesting because we know he can play well. When his eyes are glued to that screen, he's laser focused, he's not thinking about anything else. He's able to drown out everybody else. But I wonder if this crowd will get to him. I wonder if by him watching Valmaster take down all these Street Fighter 5 titans will get to him mentally. If it doesn't, that is fantastic to see. But I tell you what, it's a grand achievement. I hope his mum's watching somewhere, actually. I really hope.
I'm pretty sure she's here. She must be here.
Because this is nothing shy of amazing. This is great to see the future of Street Fighter here. We want to relish this moment and continue to nurture this kid and get him to keep playing. Valmaster, I think he's gone through a lot of stressful matchups today. Dalsim, Rashid zip-lining off the wall and mid-screen. He's just got to deal with good old ABCs. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Yes! And I think as well, one of the buttons that Ed doesn't really want to deal with is stand fierce. Well, that's one of the easier buttons to use against with Flicker here. And this is no unfamiliar territory to these two, by the way. They do this all the time in Salt Mine Leagues, in Grand Finals and Winners Finals. So there you go.
What a lovely walk up with punish there from Valmaster. Of course, fighting out of the loser side. We'll sort the audio out for you hopefully real soon.
There you go, already a life lead here for Valmaster, slowly pushing him. Nice. Stop the crouching Viz from connected to make it have frame advantage. And that's probably what's going to help.
Nice with punish, and he uses the bar to get the corner carry. Doesn't chase it down, though.
I think this is similar to what the Karen matchup was like. Lovely V-reversal there to get that punish. Yeah, similar to the Karen matchup. He's going to keep this grounded. Jab flicker, crouch medium punch flicker. If he has the bar, extend it, get that. Yeah. Well, he doesn't want that happening, but big damage here.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. The pushback on a crouching strong a little bit further than the jab, which is normally used for that Kara flicker. He buffered it off the medium punch and got whiff punish, but he's still got this big life lead. Chun-Li not really able to use this V-trigger yet.
Not quite, yeah, and a good check.
Reframe afterwards.
Fantastic stuff. And he just knows, he understands all the interactions, how this game is basically frame trap heavy, the strike throw priority system as well.
Nice whiff punish on the roundhouse. Valmaster, and again, look, starts to play that bait game, that fake out game with the stand fierce at this kind of range.
And why he's using the crouching buttons as well is to counter preemptively the stand hard kick as well. So, well, he gets hit by it now, but that's what he doesn't want to deal with.
Yeah, it's nice to see that he's able to punish, whiff punish stand fierce his own as well.
Yeah.
Spends the bar.
Forward throw. Oh, good challenge there. That might have been an option select or something there from Valmaster, but double jab into the Psycho Splash. He's trying to catch him walking backwards or something, so he forces Valmaster to V-reversal, and he's going to have to fight his way out of the corner earnestly. He's about to get Ultra Snatcher. Not quite just yet. He might have to do a V-Trigger 2 V-Skill 2 activation if he's really desperate for it here. EndingWalker. He's going to have that safe approach. There we go. Activates off the flicker. There's a V-reversal. Doesn't have to take that mix-up. Unfortunately, he has to take the damage here. And that is going to be game 1 to EndingWalker here in the grand final at UFA. He's talking to himself, he's ruminating here. I don't think we're going to see a character swap. He's going to stick with this one with Chun-Li, but the thing is, EndingWalker makes notes on a lot of the players, and then he commits that to, like, memory. Oh boy, it is so difficult fighting this dude. First-hand experience coming from me. There's a Kikoken. There we go. Low forward into the lightning legs here, back to the neutral, and he doesn't really mind about that damage because there's no
again, a whip punish from the crouching medium punch.
Getting a bit antsy here is EndingWalker. Delay no confirmed though, wasn't expecting that crouching medium kick to connect. Just him down.
Interesting, so he did get Valmaster to flinch. The jump back though, not too difficult. Catches him in the air, and he's got this corner pressure as well, using the V-skill, meaty fireball. That's the setup.
That's going to be big damage. I don't know why he gets that, but we're looking at stun here. Throw will do it. Yeah, throw will do it. Oh, man. That was vulgar. His Psycho Spark meaty steps in the corner. You just have to take it. Even if you V-shift, you have to be careful because you can't V-break because he's got meter for the EX Psycho upper.
Yeah.
You just got to take it like a man. Psycho upper.
He even tried to press the jab. It didn't. Not sure if he just followed up immediately with the medium button, but...
Again, just trying to reconfigure his spacing here, Valmaster.
Oh, ready to convert again. He gets opened up.
He's going to have to V-reversal in a minute. EndingWalker knows that. That's what he's waiting for. Just waiting it out here. Too far to get the full connection here, but he'll gladly build the meter. Look out, whip punish.
Nice whip punish. That's going to be big damage.
He needs this. There's a throw. Looking for that bait. There you go. Activates the Ultra Snatcher. That's a forced trade.
Yeah, now he tried to interrupt in between that gap.
I think he lost clips. He might have lost his charge.
Either out or he tried to do a CA in between because that's kicks as well, right?
He can't charge fist. He cannot charge fist, even if it's the feint.
Yeah.
Oh, he has to jump. Guard break. He has to take this. Under the minute. 1, 2, 3. Oh, woo! Delay, Valmaster. That was the chance. We're playing on borrowed time here. Oh, we're playing on borrowed time, mate. I don't know what's going to happen here. He can't Psycho swing either. Throw tech. He's just waiting it out. One button will do it. Maybe a crouch jab.
EndingWalker one touch away. The light kick interruption. And EndingWalker moves ahead 2-0 in winner's side. And everything is stacked against Valmaster now. The crowd is definitely silent, but I'm not going to be.
Yeah, you're going to make a ton of noise.
There's a fourth player involved in this, and it's me.
Oh, you viewers are lucky at home. You're not going to ready for Logan to interrupt in your ear. Your left ear, specifically. All right. Third round, looking super comfortable. Got that buffer, so he can afford to make a little bit more mistakes. Experiment with the V-Skill 2 a little bit more. The Psycho swing. I think he's going to stick to plan A because, again, not many people have been able to overcome some mountain.
Oh, no.
Tenuous punish, but we're still in the corner, so that's fine. Look here.
How's Valmaster going to deal with this corner pressure? That's how low forward again, and it's been so reliable for him. There's the activation, and look at the carry off of that. Ridiculous. And again, the Psycho Whapper in that situation.
He wanted the cross counter, so he gets the activation. He didn't get it. No dice there. Pressure, activation.
Oh my God, he's got
not
bar.
dead. He's not dead, though.
He's in the corner.
Overhead. No!
The throw. And we're going to tournament point. EndingWalker. Another dominant performance. He's gone the whole way through this bracket.
Has Valmaster won a round?
I don't think so.
Can't remember. He almost had the chance to take a game, I feel, but...
Yes, he did.
All right, there you go. Gonna get the spinning bird kick, Ender. Takes the throw. He might be a little bit more defensive, a little bit more passive, just to see how Valmaster plays under desperation.
Yeah.
And this is what we were talking about before. Understand situations, you can't do that. But he might have been looking to bait the meter, because if he gets an activation now, he is gonna run over Chun-Li. Here it comes. Good V-shift. You can't V-break that. Just have to do that. Nice
low profile. Oh no, he gets clipped, counter hit, and he's into the corner.
Logan, here it comes. Logan, here it comes.
He only needs one more hit, you know.
That might be stunned. Not quite.
Still alive.
Wow!
No! Of course! And he's done it! His parents are on their feet in the crowd. They can't believe it. And EndingWalker is sitting there like he's just come off a rank. This man is unflappable. How fit? Oh my God.
He does that every time he's about to win a tournament.
He
builds that mental
Stay on the stage, young man. Stay on the stage. What's he walking up for?
Walks up. This kid's amazing.
They've got a trophy to pick up.
Oh, wait, where's he going? Is he going to get his bag? Or is he just going to sit down? This kid's amazing.
Yes, man. Back up.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen.
A smile. Finally he allows himself a smile.
He is new to this. Yep, they're bringing him up. They want to congratulate you properly, young man. That was a dominating performance.
Unbelievable. And of course he ended it with walk-up EX Psycho Upper. Sensational.
It's just that mental stack, man.
Do it for the memes, you know what I mean?
Well, you know what? If he's done the deed, he's done the work. I think he has the right to be audacious in that regard. But that was absolutely fantastic.
What an incredible grand finals. It's been an absolute pleasure bringing this action to you, and I am so proud of EndingWalker getting this huge result. Let's throw it over to the analyst desk, and they can tell you exactly how they feel about this breakout moment.
All right, EndingWalker, man. A legend is born. A legend is born at UFA.
Yo!
It's coming home.
It's coming home. It's coming home. Street Fighter 5 is coming home.
Roy Things, bro. Meg was on the teams. I didn't
know I needed that.
Is that how it goes? I don't know. I feel like that's how it goes. But I do feel like that EndingWalker is your champion of UFA Street Fighter 5. My God, the Wonder Kid did it.
It is the best storyline you could ask for. Because after all your friends and your favorite picks are gone, what do you want?
Done.
What do you want? You want the new kid on the block to come and do what everyone expects him to do. And imagine coming in with a burden kind of on his back that I gotta prove myself. I gotta prove myself again. 14 wins online, and I gotta prove myself again. And he comes and he doesn't drop almost a game. He lost one game today.
Lost one game.
One game.
One game.
And that was a hard matchup.
One game.
And then he just came in and won. 3-0 grand finals. What is going on? It's the future. The future is here.
The future Street Fighter 5.
The future is here.
A legend is born. That's all I'm gonna say, guys.
Legend Walker.
A legend.
Legend Walker.
Legend Walker. Who's gonna end that walk? No one.
No one. No one does. No one does.
15 tournaments they tried.
No, you know what I want? I want him right now. I want to buy him the ticket to Japan right now. I want to see. I want him. No, I want him to grow. I want him to grow as a player. This is what I want. You know, this is what I want. I want him to grow as a player. Go to Japan and get special training. And and come back here and raise the bar once more. This is what I want because this is the future.
Yes, I think that has to happen. I feel like Evo Japan has to be on the mark for him. Listen, right now, if you're listening to me, and you're a sponsor, it's time to pick up Buddy. It's time to pick up the young gun. It's time to give him the ability to travel further than just EU and UK and stuff like that. It's time to let him leave this continent and do damage in Japan, in the US. I want him to fight more. I want him to fight Idom. I want him to fight Kawano. I want to see these fights. I think that, no, I know that he's at that level. Today he has proven so. He has defeated the most dominant player in Street Fighter V history, that is Punk. He has defeated the likes of AngryBird. He has defeated so many players on the way here on Saltline, and all your favorite EU players that you see up in those tournaments. He's dominantly 14 wins.
And he defeated Mr. Crimson, who has been like the dominant force for a very long time now on this road, on this way. And I think he's like a steal right now for a sponsor to pick up. If there's a team looking for a player, you are having a golden opportunity right now with EndingWalker and his 15 wins in a row.
16, actually, but guys. He's beaten literally everyone in Europe. This is unmatched. No one has ever done that. No one has ever had this dominance over Europe as a Street Fighter V. This is incredible. This is, I mean, okay, I like words now. How can I? What can I say?
There are no words to because we've seen prodigies come at 16, but they haven't won. You have seen. We have said in 2 years, in 3 years, this player is going to do damage.
Later on.
But in 2 years and 3 years, this player is going to dominate because he already won. He's already doing the damage.
That's incredible.
This is Wawa's level of achievement so far, and if maybe even further.
It's a starting point. It's a starting point. Look at the champions up there. I do want to give a big shout out to all the players. But once again, getting that win, getting that W, showcasing how to be a champion.
You deserve it so much.
But he has shown that dominance with different characters. With Ed, against your favorite players. He is your champion again of UFA Street Fighter V 2022.
It's no longer USA, it's UFA champ. UFA champ.
UFA.